Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today, we got a special guest, Alec Majerus. Did I say that right?
You said it right, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Majerus is with us. How are you, bro?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Stoked to be here.
Ride was good up here. You got a van, well, a huge van, right? You drove up here with this like fucking a house, pretty much.
Yeah, it was cool. I got this camper van, and I made my roommate drive me up here. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
all just hopped in there. We were just chilling in the back, drinking beers on the way here. It's chill.
But it's got like a bed and a refrigerator. It's like all kitted out.
Yeah, it's like meant for like going on trips and stuff. You know, I got it so I could just go on trips whenever I wanted.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I just like to go skate with my friends and like go on trips. You know, like we go up to Oregon all the time, up the coast. You know, just do little trips here and there. Go to Palm Springs and stuff. Go to the desert.
It'd actually be kind of sick on skate, like going skating.
Yeah, no.
You just chill out in the fucking van.
It's the best, and we kind of coordinate like camping too. So we'll like hit cool camping spots or like some waterfalls or something, you know, in between spots. And
Okay.
stuff. So,
I just meant to go skate like Cherry Park.
Oh yeah,
It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Yeah.
We just go skate around.
Yeah.
Let's camp out there.
You could.
Right? Bathroom? No bathroom.
I mean, I got this little toilet that like fits in this drawer, but it's kind of weird because
It fits in a drawer.
yeah, like you pull out this drawer under the couch,
Okay.
and there's a little shitter in there, and you use it, and it goes into like a tray underneath, and then you like dump the tray.
It's kind of like a porta
But like
potty.
I used it once just to try it because I was like, I better just try it, and it's chill. It's just kind of weird when you're emptying it. You don't like ever really see the shit or anything.
Okay.
But to empty it, you like put a hose in one side and you just open the other side. It just all comes out like.
Oh, you flush it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's kind of a hassle.
thought-
So I'd rather just like shit in the woods or
Yeah,
something.
that's weird.
Like
That's strange.
Make the van all stink.
yeah.
Like,
it's too
hey, you got a
much.
bathroom? Yeah, pull that drawer out
Yeah.
right there. Fucking
No, that's crazy.
weird, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take a shit in there if it's possible after the show. It'd be
I don't even have the toilet in there right now. I
No,
actually
is
took
that-
it out. I took
Okay.
it out because it fits the camera bag perfectly in that drawer.
Oh, cool.
And so,
Okay.
and we never use it. So the last trip we went on, I was like, oh, I'm taking the shitter out, dude. We don't even use this, you know?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
took it out, and the camera bag fits perfectly in there.
Also, in case somebody does, take a poo in there, and you don't know about it,
That would be hot.
Hi,
I
dude.
mean,
you,
it just stinks so bad. Like, who's shit in here?
right?
And I don't even know who it was. And then I have to clean it out. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's what Chris is gonna do to you for sure.
No, dude. I just told him I was going to
Don't
do
shit
it.
in
Yeah, but you're gonna do it. You're gonna sneak in.
Yeah,
But there's a
Now
camera
it-
bag there, so I can't.
Yeah.
Just shit in the camera bag.
Oh, well. Maybe one of these days I'll get to try out the
Maybe
drawer.
one day I'll bring it on the session or something, and you can try it out.
Please,
You know?
that would be, that'd be amazing. I never shit in a drawer band before, but, so how's everything, dude? You good right now? You chilling, healthy?
Yeah, everything is good. I feel great.
Okay.
Been skating every day.
You get hurt a lot, right?
Yeah.
What? I mean, you do skate big shit, but fuck.
Yeah, I've had some bad luck for sure.
Yeah. Even on the what was it? The King of the Road.
Yeah, that's where it all started.
You broke your,
Yeah, I broke
Leg.
my leg pretty bad.
but it wasn't like a trick, right? You broke it like it was
Yeah,
like
well,
kind of a stress
yeah.
fracture or something. What
You-
was going on there?
Remember there was like this rail I was trying, this kink rail, this big kink rail. And, like I got to the bottom of it and I jumped off and I landed kind of funny and I just rolled out of it. And like I didn't even remember that it hurt that bad at the time because I kind of had a lot of like adrenaline and stuff. But I looked back at a clip and I grabbed my knee right when I land. And then, so I think that's where it all started. Because then, like, a couple days after that, I noticed it was, like, really hurting when we were skating. And I was, like, doing a Smith on this curve rail or something. Or actually, I was skating this rail naked, covered in shaving cream.
Oh,
'cause I
King of the
couldn't-
Road. I forgot what we were talking about almost. I was like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm skating this rail naked, covered in shaving cream, and it was like a kink rail. And I grinded it, and my leg was like giving out when I would land. And I was like, oh, this is getting really sketchy.
Weird.
Like,
Yeah.
my knee's hurting so bad, and it's just giving out on me.
Huh.
So I was like, I don't think I can skate anymore, guys. Like, I'm going to keep it cool. You know, there was
Yeah.
like 2 days left.
Oh.
And then we got to this spot later that night, and it was like this perfect 9 rail, like the smallest 9 rail I've ever seen. And one of the tricks was kickflip front nose blunt. It was for like 150 points. and everyone's like, Alec, like, you got this, you know? And I was like, dude, my knee. And like, everyone's like, dude, you just throw a couple out there. And I was like, all right, I'll throw a couple out there.
Okay.
And literally the first try, like, I was just like warming up. I was just kick flipping over the rail and just kicked out my board and just landed completely normal on my feet. And my leg just snapped. Like, I felt my leg just go, and the shin bone just like snapped out sideways.
Oh,
it didn't come out of the skin, but it just like.
Was it compound? Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was not chill.
Which part of the leg? Your shin?
Yeah,
Did
like,
you just
so
say
it was
shin?
tibia
Yeah.
plateau, so it's like where your shin bone connects to the kneecap. It was like
Jeez.
cracked right there, and I didn't know it. But that, like, I didn't know what the pain I had was having. You know, I had it tied up and shit. Like,
It was your left leg?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
And like I had it tied up, and I like took Advil and stuff because it was hurting me so bad. And I didn't know that was gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So that happened, and I'm just laying there like, what? Like, I'm botched.
Damn. So it probably was fractured, and then
Yeah.
that just blew it
Yeah.
out. God damn.
Yeah, it sucked.
And you flew back home?
Yeah, it's actually crazy. They like scooped me up on a board. Luckily, we had a board in the van.
Okay.
They scooped me up on it and just put me in the van, brought me to the hospital, and then the doctor was like, "Oh, yeah, we definitely got to do surgery." And he's like, "How'd you do this?" And I was like skating. And he's like, "Oh, you'll definitely never be able to do that again." And I was
No.
like-
No way.
and I was just like, "What?" Like,
It's the
I was
worst
like-
when doctors
yeah, I
say
was just,
shit like
Yeah.
that.
So bummed. Like,
Where's your
what?
bedside manner?
And then he wanted to do surgery, and I didn't even like the guy. Like, I just didn't like him.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, no way you're
how you
doing the
want your hair.
surgery, you know? And I called my mom, and my mom was a nurse at Mayo Clinic.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a really good hospital.
Yeah.
It got voted like the #1 hospital last year or something.
Oh, well.
And she's been a nurse there for like 30 years or something, so she gets all these like hookups and stuff.
Oh,
And
perks.
it's so crazy. They came in a private jet and picked me up.
Whoa.
We were in like, where were we? It was like Connecticut or something like that.
Private
Picked me
jet?
up, yeah, and then flew me back to the hospital in Minnesota, and then did the surgery.
No way.
What kind of insurance do you have?
Wow,
Wow.
it's like
that's
it's like free insurance through her
Okay.
work, you know.
Wow.
So it's like I was super lucky.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there like
that's
wasn't some sort of health issues about flying with your leg like that?
Yeah, I don't. They like had to re-break it before I flew. Like, had to like pop it back into place because it was out of place.
Yeah.
But then no, they just like pumped me up with morphine. I was chilling on the bed, and they're like, "Hey, Alec, like we know your mom. Like we're really good friends." Like I just felt so comfortable. I was like, "Oh, thank you, guys."
That's incredible.
You know, like I'm chilling, and like it was a quick flight back, and then next thing you know, like I'm in the hospital in my hometown. My mom's there, my friends there, and I'm like, "This is sick."
Crazy private
Yeah.
jet.
Yeah, it was
Never even heard
only,
of something
only
like
time
that.
I've gotten to fly like that.
And
in
but
a
you were
private
all
jet.
hopped up
the
on
best way to fly.
morphine
Yeah.
too. That's kind of
Crazy.
couldn't have a
Like
cocktail.
a rock star or something, you know?
Right? Yeah.
I think you're chilling pretty hard morphine.
I know.
Yeah, it was crazy.
By the way, you speak great English, dude. People always think that you're a foreigner,
Oh
right?
yeah, I know. That was like seriously.
Is that like a big thing?
It's
like
a
people
huge thing. Everybody, like, I'll meet people and they'll be like, "Wait, like, where are you from?" And I'm like, "Minnesota." And they're like, "What?" I thought you were European for sure.
For
it happens
sure.
so much.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't that crazy?
And sometimes it's even people that I like kind of know. Like, and I'm just like, what? Like, I've met you like 5 times, and like, you really still thought I was European?
Like you speak
So weird.
perfectly.
I don't know.
That's insane. But it's a last name though.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe.
last name.
Yeah.
Is your family from a different country or
I think my grandma's like 100% Norwegian or something.
Okay. Huh. But you were born and raised in Minnesota.
Yeah, but Minnesota's full of like Scandic people. You
Yeah.
know?
What city are you from over there?
It's called Rochester. It's like an hour south of Minneapolis. It's kind of a smaller town, but it's still pretty big for Minnesota. It's like maybe second or third biggest.
How far away, like Third Layer's out there, right? How
Yeah.
far away is Third Layer from?
I mean, in the summer, if you're going, pretty fast, like it's like an hour.
oh, it's still
like,
a little bit out there.
But then in the
Yeah.
winter, you got to go mad slow because it's so, like icy and stuff.
Sure.
So it can take like 3 hours.
Jeez.
Is that the only place to skate out there when it's snowing? Like
Well,
when you were growing up?
Yeah, when I was growing up, there was a small park, but then it closed when I was maybe like 15 or something.
Oh shit.
But then I was like, just getting my license almost, so then I could drive up to Third Layer and whatnot.
How did you even get started in skating out there? I mean, obviously the weather and small.
Yeah, I don't
Did
know.
you say
I just-
smaller town? A small town?
I mean, it's pretty big, but I don't know. It's small, but it's like the biggest city around. I don't know how to explain
Okay,
it. Like,
okay.
It's like 100,000 people.
That's
like
pretty
everybody
big, yeah.
kind of knows each other. Like there's 3 high schools, but you kind of know or have seen everybody.
Gotcha. Okay.
And, like the skate scene is super tight, and like like everybody knows each other super well. Like,
Is there anyone else that came out from there skating wise?
Rochester, not really. I mean, just me and all my homies that live here.
Yeah.
But no, not really. It's, pretty small.
What was your first sponsor out there?
It was this small board company called Phenom. It was out of like Wisconsin.
What, just homies?
Yeah,
or?
like I skated this contest in Wisconsin at this campground. This was this campground with this skate park. And we'd go every year with my family just because it was like a good little family vacation.
Huh.
And they would have this little contest, and I skated it. And he saw me there and then just like started hooking me up. And then he started coming to my hometown, and like we'd film stuff, and he'd bring me on trips. And then he sponsored my best friend, Jace, who's he was from Rochester too.
Oh, okay.
And so we would just go on little trips together, like around Wisconsin, Iowa, stuff like that.
Did you like end up filming a video part for them? How old were you?
I was little. I must have been like 12.
Damn.
Yeah, but I filmed like this little video part. It was like half skate park footage, half street footage,
Sure.
like little kid style.
Right.
When'd you start skating?
I think like when I started picking up a board, I was like 8.
Oh.
Yeah, I had older brothers, and they kind of got me into it,
Snowboarding? Were you snowboarding out there?
Yeah, I was snowboarding once too.
How come you didn't go the snowboarding route? Seems like
I mean, I don't know. Where I lived,
right?
there's not really any mountains or any even places to go snowboard. You have to drive like at least an hour.
Okay.
And then even that place isn't very good. But there's some good places in Minneapolis. I just never would go.
Would you ever street snowboard?
Yeah. I mean, that's how, like, growing up snowboarding, it was always in my backyard usually,
Okay.
Like, I had some flat bars and stuff and a little barrier that I would skate in the summer, and then it was winter and I couldn't skate. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll snowboard.
You would snowboard in your backyard?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Wow.
Just because I wanted to,
That's
like,
amazing.
I wanted to fill the void of skating.
Sure.
And it was just too cold to skate.
Plus, like, third layer is like 3 hours away, so
Yeah.
it's like not accessible every day, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Crazy, dude.
Wow.
Any rails? You ever skate? You ever you ever board rails? I don't know how the proper way to say that.
Board rail.
Yeah, do you ever snowboard rails when you were?
Yeah, I mean, there's this rail I hit for a Volcom ad like a long time ago. I think it was like my first Volcom ad.
Oh.
And it's a 34 stair rail.
Oh shit.
I grinded it on a skateboard, but before I ever did that, I did it on a snowboard. But I only did like half of it. Like we would build kickers onto it like halfway down,
Uh-huh.
So we just do like half of it.
Oh, you do half of it.
Yeah, so you'd only do like 15 stairs, but it's
So
a
you like
34
drop it on the
stair.
stairs, then
You drop it on the side because there's grass next to it, and then you just build a little kicker onto it.
Oh,
like half
okay.
of it.
And are you board sliding or doing like a 50
I did 50 on it.
50?
Yeah. I did back 50 on it.
on the snowboard?
Yeah.
Is that sketchy?
Yeah, for
Sounds
sure.
sick.
I would
Yeah.
get so smoked snowboarding.
Oh,
And then another time we hit this. There was this rail at this cemetery, and it was like a 15, but it was super small and really low. And we made a kicker onto it, and there's so much snow next to it that it's really just like a flat part on a hill,
Gotcha.
So it's not like super dangerous, but we would still catch bodies for sure. Like, because the snowboard's so long, and we're skateboarders.
Yeah, if you
We're
catch
not like
your edge.
good at snowboarding. We're just trying to fill the void of snow, like skating. So,
Sure.
you're trying to do a lip slide, you cut your edge on the way up. It's the worst. Just
God damn.
bodied.
Wow. Huh. So you never did the 30-something stair from the top?
No, I was too scared.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet.
you can't lock in on a snowboard, Trucks, you can kind of do the sideways lock.
Sure.
Snowboard,
you
you're
just
just
kinda
kind of
slide
slipping
around.
around. I
Yeah.
don't really understand how snowboarders do the gnarliest kink rails with like curves and shit,
Is it
There's
called
no locking in.
50-50?
yeah.
Do they
I think
call it
so.
50-50?
Yeah, I think.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's only one, but there's only one surface. It's not
Yeah,
two,
no,
50-50.
right?
It's
Yeah.
like a two surface
I think
board
maybe-
slide or longboard slide.
longboard slide. I don't know. I don't know too much about
straight board
snowboarding
slide,
tricks.
sideways board slide.
Yeah. Huh. And so from that sponsor, didn't you get flown by Alien or something?
Yeah, how do you know that? That's crazy.
Because I know everything. So trust me.
That's crazy.
You got, what happened with that? Did you go from that first sponsor,
Yeah.
Phenom, was it?
Yeah, it was Phenom, and yeah, I started getting hooked up by Alien for a little bit, and it was like my favorite at the time. I was like super psyched.
Yeah.
And the boards were so good, like I loved it. And
What era was that?
2012, 2010 to 2012.
It's like kind of like, no, Minefield. Was it after Minefield?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a good era.
Yeah.
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 It was good.
Oh.
I mean, I was like super psyched, But I wasn't like in there at all, Like I was just getting flood boards.
Okay.
And so eventually like Flip hit me up, and like they wanted to do stuff with me.
Because you were already skating with Louie.
Yeah.
A lot, right?
Uh-huh.
Volcom would fly you out to LA and shit
Yeah, I
like
would just
that.
stay with Louie.
Gotcha.
Like I would always stay with Louie's family. Like I love Louie's family. They're the best. You
Yeah.
know? Like it's just like you felt so welcome to there, and like it just felt like home almost.
Did you meet Louie because of Volcom? Because you were
Yeah.
Okay.
I started getting flowed by Volcom after like that Wild in the Parks contest that they would do.
How old were you?
I was 14.
14.
I was skating the 14 and under division, so I was either
Okay.
like 13 or 14.
Volcom, like they sponsor these kids, and then those kids are with them for like 20 years. It's crazy.
Yeah,
you
it is
notice that,
pretty
Raj?
It's a good program to be part of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Volcom's
You
the
got contact
best.
over there? You need to talk to them.
Yeah, they're the best.
So you would hang out with Louie, and then what? Flip just says, "Hey."
Yeah, I was skating a Maloof Money Cup with Louie, and like we were just hanging out the whole time, and like I'd go to dinner with them and stuff, and, like,
Okay.
and then after the contest, they were just kind of like, "Hey, like, we want to start giving you boards and like put you on our team and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, what?" So then I kind of like told the alien dudes, and they were just like, "Yeah, go for it." They weren't really
Maybe
like,
they weren't
Gonna do
going to.
anything new?
yeah,
Right.
I mean, I didn't know anybody, like at the time I was still living in Minnesota, and I hadn't like came out and met anyone or anything like that.
Sure. How did you even get alien boards? Were you?
I don't even remember how it happened, but I was getting it from Chad Bowers.
Were you making sponsor me tapes at this point in time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I got that connection. It might have been
Through skate
through
shop?
Remy or something, or maybe through Third Layer or something. I just
okay.
can't remember for some reason.
Were you doing contests at this point in time
I mean,
too?
Yeah, I would skate like every contest. I remember, like, once I started skating contests and like doing well, my mom was like super psyched, and like she would like know the contest. She'd be like, "Oh, like there's a contest coming up. Like I'll take you up there if you want." And
Oh,
I'd be like,
sick.
And she'd take me out of school early because we had to drive the long drive.
Sure.
So I'd be so psyched. Like I'd get out of school at noon, just be like, fuck yeah.
So they were so your mom was supportive.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
She loved it,
Sick.
and she loved how much I loved it.
Yeah. You won Tampa Am one year.
Yeah.
What was that? Were you on Alien Flow at the time, or was this
That was
Flip
right
era?
when I think that was like right when I got on Flip.
How was that Tampa Am, dude? I mean, that is just the most bonkers,
Chaotic.
chaotic, hungry atmosphere.
It is wild, dude. Like, I get so nervous and so much like anxiety that I just usually I can't get myself to practice, because like you get there and you're just trying to warm up, and like homie's doing like hard flip back tail on the rail or something. You're like, oh shit, like,
Dude, hungry.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you go try and just do a 50 real quick to warm up, and then like someone's board flies away, and like there's people coming at you, and you're like, oh shit, like.
And you seem like a mellow dude, so
Yeah.
that's it doesn't
You gotta
seem like
like
that's your.
You gotta like get into it, Like,
Yeah.
get into like a vibe of it. It's kind of hard to get into, but sometimes you get in there, and once you get into it, it's actually really fun.
It's good, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. And then what? You just killed it? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
because winning
It's kinda-
Tampa Am's it's big. It's a
Yeah.
big thing.
I mean, I just grew up skating skate parks that were really similar to those layouts. Like a lot of masonite stuff and bumped bars and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I really like stuff like that,
Yeah.
and so I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of like skating at Third Layer or something.
When you won, did you feel like something different happened in your career? Like people started
For
hitting
sure,
you up? Yeah.
dude. Like, I don't know. That was always the dream, Like, I always wanted to skate Tampa Am growing up.
Yeah.
And, like, I remember it was, like, really hard for me to get into the damn Ams to begin with. Because, like, when you're little, you have to, like, send in footage or whatever. I remember I was, like, sending in footage and, like, trying to get into it. And, like, I got denied the first time. Yeah, like, I can't remember who it was, but they sent back, like, you got shaky kneed switch flips or something. And I didn't even do a switch flip in the footage. Like, I did not do a switch flip in the footage. So I was, like, so weirded out. Like, what? I didn't even do a switch flip. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
And then a couple years later,
Did you do a
like,
kickflip though?
yeah, for sure. I don't even think it was shaky
He
knee,
probably
though.
No shaky knee.
No shaky knees. I don't know.
That's weird.
But
Do you remember who emailed you?
I can't remember who it was. Honestly, my mom would probably know. Because I think it was, like, her trying to get me into it,
All right.
So the damn Ams, you have to send in video. You have to send in like a sponsor me tape to
Yeah,
get
like-
into the contest.
I don't know. When I was
didn't
super
even know
little,
that.
the owner of Third Layer was, like, telling me, like, yeah, you just got to, like, send him footage and stuff. And so, like,
Huh?
he would kind of help me out, and I did it, and it didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Shaky knee.
Yeah.
Switch flips.
But then a couple years later, I got in there.
You got in, right?
I just heard about that the other day. That's actually a thing. I didn't know
Yeah.
that was.
That you had
ever-
to send
Yeah,
footage
I
in?
just found out like.
Yeah, like, you can't just get in there. You gotta have like a shop vouch for you or something, you know? Like,
there's so many kids trying to go. And I trip out because there'd be like 200 plus kids. And there's kids still trying to come in. And they're like, dude, we can't.
How do you even do a contest with that many people? Like, that seems like a 2-week event.
I know, right?
Do it in 3
They
days.
do it, though. They just do like
Bracket
jam
system.
sessions. It's like
No, you do like, 3-minute jams all day, one day. And it kind of filters it out. It's long.
And if you're at the end of that day, you're bombed.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Dan, so you went through all of that, dude.
Yeah.
And you won.
Yeah.
That's a big accomplishment.
Wait, did you? Oh, you won the damn Am?
I won a Tampa Am.
Tampa Am.
But I won a damn Am once. Actually, that was like the first contest I won, and that's how I actually got on Volcom. Like Volcom was flowing me after the Wild in the Parks, and then they're like, "Hey, we want to bring you to this damn Am in Amsterdam." And I was like 14 at the time, and like they flew my mom out too, you know.
Really?
So my mom was like stoked at that point because she's like, "What? Like I'm getting flown to Europe, you know?"
Like, I used to just drive you to the contest. Now they're...
And so she's like, "Damn, like this is pretty crazy." Wow. And we had an awesome time in Amsterdam. Like there was a couple other moms there, like Louie's mom came, Kern's mom came.
Okay.
So it was fun, you know.
You guys are around the same age, right?
Yeah.
You, Lulu, okay.
Yeah.
Did you smoke weed out there?
When your mom was partying.
14
I
years
didn't,
old.
but I did eat a little bit of space cake.
You did?
Yeah.
By
And then-
accident, or like you were like,
Nah,
I
on
need to take a
purpose.
little nibble?
Yeah. Let me
Well,
see
what-
what this is about.
When
you
in
know?
Rome, right?
Yeah.
You gotta-
But then the
Space
next
cake?
year I went back and I think I was 15 and my mom didn't come with me. So then it was like game on.
Then,
You know?
okay.
That
I've
was
never
pretty
been
fun.
to Amsterdam.
Really?
Oh, what?
I want to go.
Yeah, the skate scene's not like crazy popping there. There's not a
Sure.
lot to skate, but it's really fun to go and like be a tourist.
Huh.
Yeah.
They're below sea level. You know that?
And they always have some crazy skate park. Like that skate park, the Amsterdam skate park, it always had the coolest obstacles. And it was like on the second level in this huge warehouse where they would build yachts and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like
Really?
gnarly, yeah.
Second level skate park.
And there would be some parts where you're rolling over glass and you can just see the drop, you know? Like,
No way.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
sick.
Well, they're all
And
high out there.
everybody just, like the whole skate park's just filled with weed smoke.
Oh, sure.
Like it's crazy.
Right.
And my mom was just tripping like, what is going on?
She's like, good thing I came with
Welcome
you.
to Amsterdam.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, but like I lucked out and somehow like I don't even know how. I just got so lucky and like ended up winning that contest. And they gave away 5,000 euros cash. And I remember like my mom just had it in her purse and like we were just so sketched out like, oh shit, like what are we gonna do with this?
Right. You're going to get robbed or something in a
Yeah.
foreign country. You don't know the
Yeah.
lay of the land.
It was pretty crazy.
Did she keep it or did she give it to you?
No, she gave it to me and like I don't know why. It's so stupid. I put it in my checked bag. And, like all of it. Just put it under some of my clothes and just like put it in my checked bag. I thought that at the time I thought that was safe. You know?
TSA didn't rob you?
I know.
No, I got it all. So it's chill.
Back then, too, probably the conversion rate was probably, you probably got a
so
little
I got
more.
like 7. It ended up being like
$7,000?
7. And when I was that young, like, dude, I felt like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Wouldn't-
What'd you spend the money on?
yeah.
I bought a car. Bought my first car. Bought a Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Used.
Yep, stick shift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why stick?
I don't
Not
know.
automatic.
Just my brothers was like, dude, you gotta get a stick shift, bro. Get a Civic. And I was like, all right.
Maybe
Because they
I'll-
all had Hondas, you know, like all riced out and stuff.
Oh,
They put
okay.
exhaust on them and stuff. It's like a Minnesota thing. you know?
Gotcha.
That was
Right.
a lot
It's
of people had Civics back
Get
in the day.
subwoofers in the back.
Oh, you set it up like that?
Yeah.
Are you
It
a
was
big
I
car
don't know.
dude?
No, not at all. But, like when you're young, I don't know. Like my brothers did it. I thought it was sick, you know.
It's funny though, because when we grew up skating, all of us, especially Paul, your brothers, like when you got the car, it kind of took you away from skating. That's what always
Yeah.
scared
A
me.
little
Like,
bit.
You know what I mean? Like people stupid with their cars, and they, you know.
Yeah, for me it was the opposite though, because then it was like I could actually go to third layer on my own terms. I could
True,
go to
yeah.
cities and like.
They'd
skate
hear you
whenever.
pull up.
My mom, I would come home just like hyped, and I would just sit in the car for like the rest of the song, you know, and it'd just be
Yeah.
bumping. And my mom would just be like so hot when I walked in, like turn that shit off, you know.
In
She's
front
upstairs
of the
trying to
house.
sleep, like,
I never understood the whole bass thing.
yeah,
Like
me
people have
neither,
bass
honestly.
in their car
At the
that
time, I thought it was cool. I don't know.
can't even hear the
could kill
song.
you.
It tickles your eardrums.
Take over your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not-
irregular
not-
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of that, Raj, but yeah, I guess so. I could see it happening. I just never understood the whole bass. Like, just I want to enjoy the song.
Yeah.
I don't care about the bass.
I feel that now. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah, and you're shaking the whole time, dude.
Yeah.
The car's rattling. Like,
So you have loose rails on your board.
oh god, it's the worst.
Super weird.
You ever put rails on your board?
When I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
not anytime recently.
No. Okay. Oh, so Tampa Am, you said that a lot of people were hitting you up after that? That it was kind of like a defining moment? Or
I mean, I kind of had all my sponsors already.
You did?
It was after the Amsterdam Am, like literally right after I won it, Remy called me and was like, hey, like, we're making you like, how do you say it? We're making you, like, we're putting you on the website, you know? Like, we're adding you to our
You're an
team.
actual team rider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, they made me a little profile on their website, you know?
Awesome.
And, like, we're going to start paying you and stuff. And, like, I was just like...
As an
what?
Am?
Yeah, and I was just like, what?
That's
like,
sick.
Sick, you know?
Damn, dude.
And so I couldn't even believe it. Like, that to me was, like, way more than the contest I just won, you know? Like,
Yeah,
I was hyped on the contest. And then, like, we're eating and Remy calls me and tells me that. And I was just like, what? Like, couldn't believe it, you know?
Have you ever seen Remy skate vert?
Of course, dude.
Gnarly.
So you got on the team. What, were you on Vans at this point?
Oh, yeah. Damn, that's funny. You know that, too. Yeah, so I was skating a Phoenix Am, and I think I was on Flip at the time, or maybe I was still on Alien. I can't really remember.
Okay.
But Jake Smith, he's the Volcom 2 manager, and he introduced me to Jamie Hart and was just like, hey, like, this is Jamie. And Jamie was just like, hey, like, I was skating the Etnies Maltos at the time, and he's like, hey, like,
The
you like
blue
those
and red
shoes?
ones?
Yeah. He's like, hey, you like these shoes? And I was like, yeah, they're pretty good. They're kind of floppy. And he's like, well, we got some shoes that are better than that or something like that. And I was like, all right. Like, you know, I was like stoked. Like,
For sure.
what, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And yeah, so he started hooking me up with shoes.
How long were you on Vans for?
A year or two.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah,
then what?
I was just like flow. And then towards the end, they started bringing me on trips. I went on a couple trips. And I went on a trip to like Kansas City or something. It was like a demo tour. We filmed a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, I just realized I got a couple clips on that trip, and I don't even know whatever happened.
You know, who was filming?
Yeah.
I can't remember. This was a long time ago.
Gotta
But we were in
hit them.
Kansas City.
Joe Carlick?
And that was like the only time I've been to Kansas City. It wasn't
Okay.
Joe.
Huh.
I can't remember.
I love
But
when you
What
just
about Cody?
remember shit.
I think it was Cody. I'm not sure
Cody
though.
Green?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was
Hit
Cody.
him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it with those clips?
I know. I need an Instagram post this week. So I need a TBT.
But yeah, I went on a couple trips and like had a great time. It was super sick. I remember actually, I never really smoked weed back then. You know, I was like pretty young.
Okay.
I was probably like 15 or something. And we did a demo in Kansas City at that park. It was like when that Street League park was brand new.
What park is that? Street
I don't know, the one in
Park?
Kansas City. The one that Leo Romero the other day just nose grinded up the whole hubba in a demo.
Oh.
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's a sick park.
Okay.
It was super fun.
Okay.
And after it, some kids came up to me. I had never really skated demos back then. You know, it was like one of my first demos, and like, it just felt cool. Like kids are coming up to me after, and like this one group of kids came up to me like, "Dude, like, would you come smoke a joint with us? Like, you're so sick." And I was like, "I don't know. I don't really smoke weed." And they're like, "Dude, come on, just like." Just a little bit. And I was just like, "All right, like I'm down." Like,
Right.
all the other dudes are smoking, you know, in the van and stuff. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't smoke with them, and so then I come back to the van, and like everyone's like, "Dude, are you baked right now?" I'm like, "No, like, what do you mean?" And it was like, "Damn, you look so fried." And I was just like acting sober because I didn't want them to know that I smoked. It's pretty funny.
It's one of those things when you get stoned, you feel like everybody knows.
Yeah,
But everybody
exactly.
did know.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was like when your first time smoking? Or-
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I love that on tour. Now you're just like stuck in the van to the next park or something.
Well, like everyone else was
New
smoking,
shit.
so I kind of wanted to know what it was all about, you know?
Sure. Yeah. Huh.
But I didn't want to do it with them because I was like kind of nervous.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh. So the Vans trips went well, or
yeah, they went really well.
I mean,
It was-
everybody's rad on the team,
yeah,
so I
like,
couldn't
felt
imagine
like
you
I
not
got
getting along with
everyone,
anybody.
like,
Yeah.
it was super fun. Like I loved it. And then I got home and I was home for maybe a few months, and like there was nothing else planned or anything. And then Adidas just kind of hit me up. Like Yasha from Adidas hit me up and was just like, "Hey, like we're doing this trip in Portland. Like we really want you to be a part of our team. Like will you come and just like hang out and just kind of test the waters?" And I was just like,
Were you
shit.
thinking like, oh, should I wear Vans or Adidas?
I showed up wearing Vans.
Right.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I hadn't even
For-
got any shoes yet, you know? And so this was the crazy part. I was supposed to go on a Vans trip, but I ended up going on that Adidas trip, and it was like the same day.
The same day.
Yeah, so like I tried to call Jamie and like talk to him about it, but he didn't answer. I tried to call him again, he didn't answer. So I had to text him, and I was just like, "Dude, like I'm gonna go on this Adidas trip.
Wow.
And then he just never even texted me back.
That was it.
Yeah.
I guess you're on Adidas now.
Yeah, and so I went on the trip, and as soon as I got there, they gave me a pair of Adidas. I put them on. They felt good, and I was like, "Damn, these are really comfortable."
Okay.
And I don't know. I had a lot of fun with the team, and just worked out.
Everybody's great
clicked.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was on that first tour? Because Adidas has a huge squad.
I remember Rodrigo was there.
Dope.
And he's the nicest dude ever. So it's just so easy to get along with him.
Best dude.
And then I remember Lem. He's a German dude.
Lem
He was there. Yep.
Yep.
Smoke weed with Lem?
Yeah. And that was when I was young too, so I was just starting to smoke weed and skate. You know? That was weird for me. I can't smoke on a session. That's so weird.
Sure.
So you started smoking, and you started smoking and skating?
Yeah. Cause Lem, he's always rolling up joints,
Yeah.
and he was rolling up these bangers, and I was ripping them because I wanted to fit in with everybody. It was my first trip, and I was the new guy, and I was little.
Sure.
And then we went to those green rails in the woods. There's multiple in a row.
Oh, yeah.
They're 13 or
One solid
something.
skates?
Yeah. And I ended up doing backsmith on the first one, and then you land, and then I backside flip the next set after. And I remember I was so fried. I was just but I felt like it kind of helped at the time because I was so focused that I never would miss the backsmith. I would lock in every time because I was I don't know, I was just super focused.
tunnel vision almost.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. Just straight tunnel vision.
Huh. Crazy.
And I kind of realized after I did it, I was oh, that was way easier than I thought it would be. I don't know, it just kind of worked, I didn't really have to think about it very much.
Sure.
I just did it.
You're give me that joint again. This is great. This is
I don't know. I mean, it's not always good to smoke and skate, but sometimes I feel it can help.
I feel
with
it
your creativity
affects
and-
everybody differently, right?
Yeah.
So some people it may help, some people it may
And it
hinder.
all depends on what you have in your body. If you drink a lot of coffee before,
Right.
it might give you some anxiety. I mean, unless that happens to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's coffee elevates your heart rate, and then so does smoking. It's just kind of too much. You know?
Yeah.
Is there any trick that you've done that you thought was hard or gnarly to do and you were just super high that you can just remember at one point? Came up front lunge, shove it or something like that.
Or have you ever been so high that you don't remember doing a trick?
No, I mean it's not like that. I feel when I smoke, it doesn't really it's like smoking a cigarette or something.
Sure.
It doesn't affect me that much unless it's I haven't smoked in a while.
Well, the
or-
tolerance goes
Yeah.
down, and
Yeah. Or sometimes maybe if you're hungover or something and you smoke a joint, you're just dude, I don't know. I just want to go back to sleep,
Yeah.
No trick though you can remember?
I mean, not off the top of my head, but a lot of the tricks, usually I'm stoned first. I don't know. It depends on the day, But I feel
Yeah.
that's how the best sessions happen when you're not really going out oh, I'm gonna do this trick today. You're just kind of skating with your friends, enjoying yourself, and then that leads you to be having more fun. So then you're more hyped, and you're just
Naturally, just
are more likely to hop onto something scary just because you're in a good mood.
crazy. I don't know what that's like, but that's cool, man.
I don't know. I mean, I don't always smoke and skate.
Sure. Just whenever the mood strikes or whatever, or if it's around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or when you're in Copenhagen or something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Everyone's always just smoking.
Well, plus it's legal here now.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do?
yeah.
Have fun. When you went on King of the Road, were you still Am?
Actually, I just turned pro.
Just turned.
And so that's why it was
pro.
so such a big bummer for me when I broke my legs. I was I just turned pro. And then the doctor told me I'm not gonna be able to skate again. I'm
Oh my gosh.
short-lived career right there.
Wait.
God.
That doctor told you that, right? That was the first doctor?
Yeah.
So when you went back, the doctor was okay, you're chill.
Dude,
right?
my doctor in Minnesota was so chill.
Okay.
He was the best. He was just oh, I got you. You're gonna be fine.
surgery.
awesome.
Yeah, and he was a super good knee doctor and stuff. He was on it.
Awesome.
But actually, it was pretty fucked because I ended up getting staph infection.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because he fixed the leg, he put some metal in there, and he was yeah, this metal's gonna stay in there forever. But my body rejected the metal.
Oh God.
Right when I started skating again, he's yeah, all right, you can start rolling around and start skating and doing therapy. And then I got this huge bump on my shin, and I felt the metal was ripping on shit when I was bending and stuff, it was tearing stuff apart in there.
Weird.
And it created just a bunch of chaos in there. There's a bunch of pus and stuff in there, but I didn't really know about it. And then eventually I went home and got a checkup, and they were like, "Are you feeling okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Why? And they're like, "Cause you have staph infection in your blood, like in your bone, like you have it really bad, like you could die." Oh. And I was just like, "What?" And they're like, "You sure you've been feeling okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like, I just feeble grinded a fucking rail over here. Fucking...
It's high as fuck.
Then they're like, "Yeah, like don't don't eat anything else today.
Okay.
You gotta do emergency surgery tomorrow."
Jeez.
Oh, literally went in there.
Yeah, they're like, it's bad.
Surgery
Like,
the
we
next
gotta do
day.
surgery like ASAP. Like we're gonna do surgery in 8 hours. Like don't eat anything
To
else.
remove the shit,
Yeah.
or
So they remove the metal, or they just clean
They
it out?
removed the metal, and it had only been like 5 months. And they said usually you can't take metal out for at least a year. And so I think it was actually a blessing in disguise that I got the staph, because I got to have the metal taken out at 5 months.
Yeah.
And then after the metal was out, it was completely normal.
How long was the healing process?
So it was like the 5 months when I
Yeah, you
then I
break
started
your leg.
skating, and then it was getting all swollen, and then they did the emergency surgery, and then it was about another 2.5 to 3 months. But I had to do a lot of stuff for the staph infection because it was super bad. So I had to get a heart pick, like where they put this tube into your vein right here, into your big vein, and they push it, and they follow your vein all the way to your heart, and then you just have like these little dongles here that you put medicine in every single day for a month.
Oh my god.
You're putting medicine straight
pump it
into your
there,
heart.
it goes straight to your heart.
Oh my god.
So it's like almost like an IV straight to your heart. Jeez.
That's an infection
Yeah, it was bad.
medicine or something,
and I had
right?
I had to like hire a nurse to come change the bandages and shit once a week.
Wow.
So
Did it
you
feel weird going up your arm and
it
everything?
felt crazy. Like you could feel it. And then I had to put shots into my stomach every day.
Oh my god.
Yourself?
Yeah. It was so bad.
How
like,
big is a needle?
It was like this long, dude.
Fucking
It was big.
3 inches.
Yeah.
Fucking-
And like at first I didn't know how to do it, so I would just like, you know, like
You
I
would
just-
jam
I
it
would-
into your fucking stomach?
Dude, I had to trick myself because it's you're just gonna do it slow, like watching it like.
Did they tell you to put the whole needle in there?
Yeah, you got to put it in there deep and then squeeze all the juice out. And so
How painful was that?
it was painful.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't like that bad. It was like a bee sting or something, you know. But when you're like ready for it, it's hard. So when I was home, my mom would do it for me, and I'd just not look, you know.
Yeah.
But
Would you, like,
then
flex your
when I
stomach,
got
like-
home and I had to do it myself, I would just. And then eventually, I was like talking to the nurse that would come once a week, and she was like watching me do it. She's like, "Oh, like you know, it's easier if you do it like this." And she like pinched
Pinch
my
it?
fat, like yeah, and then go like that. And I was like, "Oh," then it's not like hitting a muscle or something, you know, because I would have to purposely try not to flex because it's hard.
Yeah.
Because you naturally just flex.
Yeah.
Right. Tense up.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's a weird situation.
Alec, dude.
I don't want to be
Jesus
in that ever
Christ.
again. for
What
sure.
were you doing during that time? Just like not doing
Dude,
anything?
I was kicking it freestyle at home, just laying low. I got a cat because I was like, all my friends are going skating every day, and they're
You
like,
got a
dude,
little
come
buddy.
skate. And I'm like, dude, I can't even move. Like, I'm not coming out skating.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting a cat and just.
What'd you
kicking
name
with the
it?
cat.
Boy or-
Swayze.
Swayze.
It was a boy, but he ended up passing away on his first birthday.
Oh,
Harsh.
damn,
Yeah,
dude.
I was sad.
Sucks.
Yeah, I got 2 more now though.
Cats. What are their names?
Tarzan and Mary Jane.
Tarzan and Mary Jane.
They're Bengal cats, so they look like tigers. you
Oh,
know?
really?
Wow.
Bengals. They need to expel a lot of energy, right?
Yeah, I
So
mean,
they're very hyper.
they're honestly more like roommates. Like, they come and go as they please. Like they talk. They're super talkative. So
Okay.
anytime they want to go outside, they're just meow. You know, they're at the door meowing. I let them out, and then they'll just go do their thing for a couple hours. I'll see them climbing in the trees. You know, sometimes they'll catch like
Attacking
a
the neighbor.
bird or a mouse.
Yeah.
One time, Mary Jane, she brought a mouse inside the house because I left the back door open.
Right.
And she sets it down, and then it just runs under the couch.
The mouse ran under the couch.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what?
Mary Jane was trying to feed you.
I know. And then another time, I'm sleeping, middle of the night, wake up to like, eat. I'm like, what is this? Feeling something on my foot. I turn on my light. It's just Mary Jane and then a mouse next to my leg. Just,
She was like playing with it.
yeah, just in my bed.
Oh my god.
I wake up at 4 a.m. to that. I'm like, what?
Fucking brain rodents.
Well, that's what they either say that they're trying to feed you, right?
Yeah.
Or they're trying to teach you how to like kill
Yeah, she
or
thinks
something.
I'm a bitch or something.
Yeah,
like, I'll
you
teach you, you know.
You can't fend for yourself,
Yeah.
right? So they bring in their kill.
Kill that now.
Yeah. Wow, Mary Jane and what was it?
Tarzan.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I love cats, bro. Are they brother and sister?
Yep.
And so they cruise out together. They go.
Yeah, they
you see
do,
them
but they kind of
split off, maybe.
have beef with each other because they get super jealous. Like if one's in your bed, the other one comes in, just kind of looks at the other one. Like, "Oh." And sometimes there'll be some hissing going on, maybe a couple bats.
Sure.
Can't they both just chill in the bed?
They don't. They just, I don't know. They can't do it.
Damn.
It's either one or the other.
It's very rare. It happens very rarely.
Interesting.
Is there
I'll
one
notice
that
maybe
usually
sometimes
wins?
if I'm like sad or like in a bad mood, sometimes they'll both be in there.
They can sense it.
Yeah.
Cats are interesting creatures.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I love them.
Aliens.
Is there one
They're
that's more
aliens.
dominant than the other?
Yeah, Tarzan's like really big and muscular, so he can like fuck Mary Jane up super easy.
Damn.
Now, Bengal cat, don't they get pretty big? Or are
Yeah,
they
no, they're big. They're like big and muscular, like heavy.
way bigger than a normal
Yeah.
a normal house cat?
Yeah, for sure. And you can just tell like by their like body structure, just like muscular, you know.
Are they purebred?
I don't know. I think so. I don't know. I got them from this lady in San Diego, and she was just like, "Yeah, these are Bengal cats."
Okay. You didn't know anything about Bengals?
Yeah, I didn't know anything. I
Turns
just
out to be a Bengal
knew I
tiger.
wanted 'em.
Yeah. It's always nice to have a critter around.
Yeah,
you know?
it's super
Especially
nice.
like you said, when you're hurt and you have like nothing,
Yeah.
like nobody's around, everybody's out skating.
Yeah.
It's like you can't talk to yourself.
Yeah, and it makes
mean,
you
you
feel like
can,
if you're
but-
at your house alone, it's not as scary, you know.
This is nice to have another body in the house.
Yeah.
So almost 8 or 9 months with the leg.
Yep.
Staph infection, sticking needles in your stomach.
And he just turned pro?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn.
Super
Oh, they surprised you, right?
Yeah.
Was it Brooklyn Projects?
Yeah, I remember my mom was so bummed because, like, the homie Zucker, he was the team manager at the time, and like we were pretty good friends, and so like he knew what was going on, and I didn't. Like I just thought I was gonna go do an interview, and he just got me so stoned, like kept making me like smoke joints with him and shit, like because he knew it was about to happen. He wanted me to be all like fired up, and so I'm like so fried. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be so fried for this interview. Are you kidding me?
Right.
And then we get there, and then it happens, and then like you can just tell in the video, I'm just like so fried. My mom's like, "You look so fried." Like, you know, like, she's all bummed out. I'm like, damn.
So your mom knows that you partake.
She does, and she's not happy about it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
How's the laws out there right now with weed?
They're not good.
Minnesota. No?
No, I got a ticket once when I was younger. Like I was in this empty cul-de-sac in the middle of a field, like the middle of nowhere, with my homies. You know, and we're like 16 or 17. We're just smoking a joint, and all of a sudden a cop cruises up. We thought it was the homie. We see headlights. And we're like, oh, like the homie's cruising up. All of a sudden it's a cop.
Oh wow.
And then like, yeah, I don't know. They just busted us all, gave us a bunch of tickets. And like the kid that was in the back of my car was the kid that I just got weed from, and he had all these bags on him with weed. You know, 'cause he was like the local dealer or whatever. You know.
Oh god.
And like he's just all like, "These aren't mine, Alec. I can't. I'm on probation." I was just like, whatever. And like, so I just took the blame for all of it.
no way.
And I mean, I didn't really care, you know. I was just
Yeah,
like,
but
whatever.
still.
And like, the cops are just harsh on me, like, "What are you doing, being a low life and stuff?" And I'm just like, whatever. Called my dad to come pick me up because he's pretty mellow about that type of stuff, you know.
Okay.
So he didn't really care. And like, so I just didn't tell my mom. You know, my dad came and picked me up, and then I went to court, and then it turns out the judge, his son skates, and he works at the Post Bulletin, and he like knows all about me and stuff.
Oh.
And he was like, hey, like in the courtroom during my session, like in front of everybody, he's just like, hey, like my son is like really into you, and like he's been talking about he wants to do a story with you. And I was just like, yeah, like I'm super down for that. And then he's just like, yeah, like this is dropped. And then I was like, you know what? I'm actually supposed to come back here next week for this reckless driving ticket. And he's like,
Of course.
Oh yeah, we'll drop that too.
No
In
way.
front of everybody.
In front of everyone. And I'm kind of looking around like, damn, like what are these other people
got
thinking
power.
right now?
You're like, what else? What
awesome.
other charges do I
It
have
was
right now? I could-
crazy. And then he's like, but you do have to do community service, like 12 hours or something. I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, but if you want, you can just teach kids how to skate at the skate park. Like, as long as you get moms to sign off saying you taught their kids how to skate, then that's okay.
That's
So I
cool.
did. Yeah,
Wow.
it's awesome.
Would you ever get tickets in your hometown, like speeding tickets or anything, and
Yeah.
try to like get those dismissed too?
No.
No,
I
don't
only
wanna
got a
press
couple
your
speeding
luck.
tickets, yeah, and I
Okay.
just paid those.
Right. It's amazing to have a judge. Everybody else in the
It was
courtroom is
crazy.
probably like,
Who is
who
this kid?"
is this
It's
kid?
pretty crazy. And we do this skate park event every year on 4th of July. We go back to Minnesota and like put on this event. And every time it just turns into this like chaotic party. Because there's like, that's where they do the fireworks. And our whole town comes out. There's like a
Okay.
car show there, like at the skate park. You know, it's like this huge event.
Huh.
And so everyone just like parties super hard. and we're putting on the skate contest, and the judge showed up for the event and is just like, hey Alec, like how you doing? Like, and then I see him around like cleaning up all the beer cans and stuff, and he's like scared that the cops are gonna roll up or something. He's like helping us out, It's so funny.
Wow.
Wow, that's
He's the
amazing.
man.
It's funny. I mean, skaters are everywhere. You know, it's like Judge's son.
We're taking over the
Yeah.
world.
Skaters,
Yeah.
right? I mean, they're
A lot of
everywhere.
people can respect it,
Yeah, yeah. Or just kind of, I feel like almost everybody has skated one point in their
Yeah.
life, whether it's just as a kid, just rolling around or doing whatever. But it's amazing.
Yeah.
You can tell me the judge's name after the show, just in case I'm ever in Minnesota and caught.
He's retired now.
Oh, is he?
So it's a bummer.
Oh, okay. Did you ever do the interview for his son?
Yeah,
You did?
yep,
Okay.
yep.
Made
Yeah,
sure
it
you
came out in
followed
Post
through.
Bulletin, our hometown.
Post Bulletin.
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
What was the interview about? Just skating?
It was just like about me growing up and stuff, and about skating and
Okay.
just being in Rochester,
Sure. What point in time, because you used to come out here a lot, stay with Louie.
Yeah.
When did you move out here?
I had a group of about 10 friends that we would grow up like every day, stay at each other's houses, skate, like no matter what. Like even if we had school, we'd be staying at each other's houses and stuff.
Right.
And it was just all of our dreams to move out here right when we graduated. And so we graduated, and then we moved out like 3 days later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, me and 3 homies at first, and then 3 more came out, and I had a studio in Huntington Beach.
Okay.
And we had 6 people living in the studio.
A studio.
Yeah, so I had a queen bed, and me and the homie would share that, and then I had a futon, 2 people would sleep on that, and then I had a bunk bed, 2 people would sleep on that. And then sometimes we'd have extra people like come, because people would come out for like months at a time too. So sometimes we'd have like 8 or 9 people in there, and like there's bodies on the floor. You get up to take a piss in the middle of the night, you're like stepping over bodies.
You're running a hostel.
It was crazy, but it was
Worse
the
than a hostel.
funnest time of my life. Like,
Yeah.
It was so fun.
You moved out 3 days after grad. Did you have a plan? Like, obviously, you'd come out here, so you knew the area and everything.
Yeah, so I remember like I didn't really have enough money at the time, and Rockstar was hitting me up, and I remember I didn't want to have an energy drink sponsor. I was like, damn, like, but I gotta do this,
Okay.
Like, I know that it's not that sick, but I'm gonna have to do it.
this is the path that I need to
I
get
was like,
out
I'm
here.
moving
And
to California. Like,
Right.
this is sick. I need to be out here.
Sure.
And so I did it, and I moved out, and it was awesome. And then eventually it just got to the point where I think Adidas was just kind of over it,
Oh, really?
and they were just kind of like, hey, like,
We'll pay you more.
to wear our hats, So I just wear Adidas hats.
Oh, go head to toe.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Not head to toe
just
because you
hats,
Volcom and
hats
stuff.
shoes.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Head-
I
head
was
and
like
toe.
super hyped
Yeah.
about that because I didn't really feel that great about supporting something that I didn't like support,
Sure. But it was the necessity to get out here
Yeah.
and start your career in
Well,
California.
your paycheck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. They helped.
And plus, you're helping out all your buddies too, coming out
Yeah,
and staying
for
here and
sure.
everything, running the hostel. Yeah.
Dude.
So
yeah,
you
it's been
paid for the
awesome.
whole place and homies just stayed.
Yeah, no, I didn't make anyone pay rent or anything.
That's pretty
Because I
awesome.
was like, dude, if I'm moving out here by myself, it's gonna suck. Like, I grew up skating with these people every day, Like,
Yeah.
we're like, I don't know, it's just like such a tight crew.
Now you're ditching them to come here.
Yeah.
Make them buy
Right.
beer and weed.
Actually, honestly, I would buy weed and beer and just let them smoke and drink it for like a whole year. And eventually it got to the point where I was just like, all right, like I'm done with this. But like straight up, like I would buy an ounce like every few days.
You're
Because there'd be
the-
like 8 people smoking on it,
Best roommate ever.
Yeah.
Best landlord.
I was just like on this like high, I was just
yeah,
like
yeah,
so
yeah.
stoked. Me and all my best friends are living in California.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 24-hour Walmart in the parking lot next to us.
Oh, so yeah.
We're just like so stoked,
This was after high. So you what? 18?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Freshly 18. Just
Fresh.
turned 18.
And you were on Flip at that point?
Yeah.
So were you filming for something around that time?
Yeah, I think that's right when we filmed that Flip 3 thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you, Kern, and
Yeah. Because that was like, I was still Am. I was Am for Flip. And then we filmed that.
how long did that take to film?
That was quick. I think we filmed it in like 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is quick. Would you, Louie, and Kern go out together and film for that? Or
Not
did you
really,
know you were
honestly.
filming for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they told
after
you
like
that.
halfway. I mean, I already had a bunch of footage, but then
Okay.
it was kind of like, oh, we're gonna film this.
Right.
So it made it a little bit easier because I already had some.
What was it? What was the point behind? Was that to introduce pros, or were you already pro, or it was just showing?
I think it was just like.
What was it? What was it all about?
I think it was just like they wanted to do a video, and everyone else was working on other things, and we kind of
Okay.
had the availability to work on that together. And
Were you skating with Kern at the time?
I didn't really
too?
skate with Kern much. I
Okay.
skated with Louie a lot, but like I felt like Louie and Karen would skate, and then me and Louie would skate, because I don't know,
Like
like
Louie's
Louie would
your
go to
man?
like Ventura and stuff, and I never really hung out with Karen that much. Like, we were homies, but
Sure.
yeah.
Right.
And we've
Yeah.
gone some trips, like, you know, we went a couple flip trips back in the day.
When did you film for that barracks part? When was that?
Was it a
Barracks
recruit or something?
Didn't you have a recruit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, when was that?
that must have been right when I moved out to Cali,
Oh,
like
okay.
maybe 2013.
That was gnarly. I don't know how you have kickflip front blunt shove it on lock like that.
Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision.
What videos did you watch videos growing up skating?
Yeah, of course.
What was your favorite videos growing up?
I loved all the flip videos, you know, but like honestly, the main video that like had the most impact on me was Almost Round 3.
Really?
First video I ever saw, and like one of my friends gave it to me for Christmas and was like, "Hey, like, do you like skate videos?" And I was like, "What's a skate video?" He's like, "It's a video where they just skate." And I'm like, "Sure." And I watched it, and I remember like I saw Ryan Sheckler's part, and I was just like, "Dude, what the fuck?" You know, like, this kid is sick.
Wow.
Huh.
And I was super into like watching younger people skate when I was younger. You know, like I didn't give a shit about watching some old dude skate. Like I just wanted to watch kids.
You could
'cause I was
relate.
a kid. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so like I would always watch like Ryan Sheckler and, you know, Chaz and stuff like that. Like,
Oh.
you know, because like I related to that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, like that's so
So you
sick.
fast forwarding Rodney Mullen's part?
No, I loved it, honestly. I did love it. Like, but it was just different. Like I didn't like it the same way. You know, I was
Yeah,
like, that's insane, but like I'm never gonna be able to do that.
Sure. I want to know about. Well, I heard that the place you live in Long Beach, weird things happen there.
Is it haunted?
I heard it's haunted.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
What? Now, what type of haunted is it? Do you see things, or do things just move, or what's the deal
let me
with
just
it?
give you the rundown.
Yeah.
I'm not really like a ghost person. I never really have. I'm not like, I don't believe in ghosts. You
Okay.
know? And so I got this house, and I was like maybe 20 or something. It was a few years back. And I was moving in there by myself. Like I hadn't had any roommates yet, you know? And so I'm just moving all my stuff from my apartment to my house by myself. And I'm just like getting everything in there. And I'm in the laundry room, and I saw somebody, and I like heard somebody go by. Like I thought it was one of my homies, you know? Like I thought somebody was
But you
coming
lived
over.
alone.
Yeah, I thought it was one of my homies like coming over to check out my new crib, because
Okay.
none of my homies had been over yet, but they only lived in Costa Mesa, so it was close, you know?
Gotcha.
And I was thinking, oh, they probably just cruised over.
Uh-huh.
And like I walked over there and nobody's there, and I'm like looking around like thinking they're fucking with me, you know? And just nobody's there, and my heart just started going crazy, and I'm like, what? Like that was so weird. And I was like, oh, I'm just like tripping. And I even told my friends about it and told my mom about it. Just kind of brought it up. I was like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I could have sworn I saw one of my homies, like,
Okay.
and they weren't there. And then maybe like a week goes by, and my back neighbor comes over to meet me for the first time. And he's just talking to me for like an hour. Like we're just, you know, talking about life or whatever, talking about the neighborhood.
Sure.
And then he's like, oh, did you meet the people who sold you the house? And I was like, no. And he's like, really? You never met them? And I'm like, no. And he's like, did they tell you why they're selling it? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, they only lived there about a month. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, they said it was haunted and they couldn't live there. Like they said they would see ghosts all the time, and like they couldn't live there, so they moved out instantly and then tried to rent it out and didn't really have good luck, so they sold it.
Whoa. Aren't you supposed to disclose this
And
information?
right? But before he even
someone was murdered there.
before
Yeah.
he even said any of that, he was like, have you seen anything weird in the house? And I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to sound crazy, so I was like, no. And then he told me that, and I was just like,
You're like,
what? And then I wanted to say
actually-
something, but I just didn't want to, like, I don't know. I didn't know this guy, you know. I
Yeah,
didn't want to
yeah,
feed into it.
Is that a real thing though? You don't have to disclose that it's haunted. That's like not a thing.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah. That's like
Should
How do you prove it?
Should
yeah,
be.
how do you prove that
Yeah.
there's
'Cause
ghosts?
yeah, exactly.
What else? Anything else you see
So,
or hear?
After that, I mean, my friends would come over and tell me, like, everyone would always feel eerie in the laundry room. I don't know why. That was like the spot, you know?
Huh.
And I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be the first person to like become homies with this ghost. And like, it's gonna be sick. Like,
Right.
you know?
Gonna be sick.
Like, I'm gonna figure it out.
Weird thoughts.
And
Yeah.
so I always thought it was kind of cool. And I never really got too spooked. But my friends would always just feel eerie. And then I eventually got a roommate, my homie Taylor.
Okay.
And whenever I was gone, he would get so spooked. And the spookiest thing was my cat. Like, my cat would just be chilling, and then all of a sudden it would just be like looking at nothing, just like, "Meow," and its hair would stand up, you know?
What?
Yeah, and so
Okay.
that was kind of like the more spooky.
Well, because
things.
cats do just look at random shit, but to get their hair
just,
standing up like that is
and like
bizarre.
out of nowhere, and it would just like all of a sudden run across the room, just like,
Wasn't it like? Do people say that dogs can see ghosts or
like,
cats?
Yeah, dogs and cats. Like I don't know.
They have extra senses, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's sketchy though.
So
dude.
nothing,
so that would
nothing
always kinda
flying
spook
across
me.
a room
No,
or
nothing
doors
crazy like
slamming
that.
and shit like that.
No.
Just eerie feelings.
Sometimes
and,
you'd hear some noises, and my mom came and stayed, and she's like saying she heard like knocking on the wall, but like I don't know. I feel like that might have just been in her head because I spooked her,
I don't
Because I put it in her head. I don't know.
How long have you been there for?
I got it when I was 20. I'm 24 now, so like 4 years.
Did you do any research on the house? Did
No,
you go
not at
back
all.
and Google or go look at records?
Honestly,
or like,
the reason I got the house, I was like looking at houses for a while, and then this house had like the upstairs and the attic. Somebody built stairs outside to the attic, and then like redid the attic kind of. So it's not like legal, So it's not like added square footage to the house, but it's like this little bunker, and it's so sick. And like once I saw that, I was just like, dude,
you got
this
the
is
house
like-
for the bunker.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
a little bunkhouse. Like it's so sick, It reminds you like a tree fort or something.
It'd be interesting to go.
It's so sick.
I mean, everybody wants a tree fort,
Yeah.
right? Even Raj.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
does, for
Have you
sure.
seen those tree forts? This dude has like a skate ranch with these crazy tree houses.
What?
Like a mini rip in the
Who
trees.
is it?
Who?
Who is it that has that?
I don't know.
Anybody
I know what you're talking about.
Foster Huntington?
I think that's his name.
Dude.
Wait, he's got a park with tree houses?
He's got multiple tree houses, like 2, and they connect with like this bridge, and it's like the most beautiful thing ever. Like they're like beast tree houses. Like you can just fully live in them.
And there's
And then he's got like skate shit there too. I think he's got like some training, and like some bowls and shit.
Where is this?
I think it's in Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. It's so sick.
I watched this
It's
show.
in Washington.
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 Treehouse
I don't know.
Masters
Yeah, I
is
just
a
saw it
good
on
show.
Instagram. Oh,
The guy
I bet.
builds tree houses.
Actual show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a show.
yeah, Treehouse Masters.
That sounds
channel is
sick.
I mean, I don't know, but he builds crazy like apartments in the trees, working bathrooms, fucking electricity. It's crazy.
That is crazy. That'd be so sick.
Damn, I want a tree house. Maybe I could
Living
have
in a
him build
tree.
one on my balcony, my apartment.
Under some little ass tree.
Yeah, I was planting a little tree there. So, but it'd be interesting to go back and see, the house records,
Yeah,
or
for sure.
to see if anything actually happened
Yeah, I
in
mean,
that
I guess
house.
an old lady lived there before and she passed away, but I don't know if she passed away in the
Oh,
house.
it's definitely her in your house
Yeah.
then.
So-
I guess she had photos. The neighbors told me like they had photos of the ghost.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, what? So I kind of want to like hit these girls up and be like,
How have you not looked into this?
I know.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like figure out
Google.
their contact info or something.
I guess does that sound kind of crazy if you're just like, I'm like, I think my house is haunted and I'm looking. I don't know if I know you're.
People would look at me and be like, are you shitting me?
I don't know.
I
It's-
would, I would start by hitting up the previous owners.
well, they only lived there for a month.
Yeah, but
maybe the
even-
owners
but even
before
before
that.
them,
Yeah. What? Do you know what year it was built?
It was like 1943 or something. It's pretty old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
But I forgot to tell this. My
Yeah.
cat, the cat that died on its birthday,
Okay.
we have this theory that the cat somehow got the spirit and then like killed itself with the spirit.
That's
That sounds-
that's a
that sounds
conspiracy
that's
theory.
for
Why
sure a
do you think that
conspiracy
though?
Because I mean, I don't even necessarily think it. My friends all told me that theory because everyone would always feel spooked at my house, and then all of a sudden the cat died, and then
Oh.
ever since then, like we've never felt anything spooky.
Huh.
And I got these new cats, and these new cats, they don't ever do that shit where the hair stands up and like
Oh, so
They're
your
getting all
friends
spooked
were
out.
thinking that the cat got possessed by the ghost,
Killed
went out,
itself.
killed itself to release itself from this being trapped in the laundry room.
Wait, how did it die? How did the first?
dude,
cat-
that's the crazy part. It was its birthday, its first birthday, and I
Yeah.
like threw it a birthday party. I had all my homies over, like we had a party for the cat, you know? And the cat just kind of like would do its own thing. It'd always go outside and chill in the tree and shit. and
Okay.
So I was like, "It's your birthday, bro." I gave him some catnip, you know.
Special occasion.
Yeah, I gave him treats and shit. Let him outside, and then he would always come back by 10. You know, like always be meowing at the door by 10.
Okay.
And he just didn't come back, and I was like, I knew something was up.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, damn, like why is he not coming back? So I went to bed so bummed, like, damn. I guess it is his birthday. Like maybe he's just letting loose.
Maybe it's out partying.
And so I was like, whatever, you know, he's getting older. And the next morning I wake up and he's still not back, and so like I skate around the neighborhood looking for him, and I find him in like a ditch. Like somebody had to have like thrown him over the fence or something.
Oh.
So I think either he got eaten or something by some type of animal, or he got hit by a car and then got thrown over because like someone was probably bummed that they hit him. They're like, oh shit, and they threw him over into the ditch because he was like mangled in the ditch.
Oh no.
Just chilling. And I was like, I seen him and I just like started crying.
Yeah.
And like I skate back to my house, grab a backpack, skate back over, hop the fence, grab this mangled cat, and it's like right in front of a stoplight, super busy street, and all these cars are just looking at me, picking up this mangled cat, stuffing it in the backpack.
Oh my gosh.
And then I just bring him home and buried him.
Oh.
Did you seal the
It was
backpack?
sad. Yeah, I put he's in the backpack, sealed up in the dirt.
Oh, you buried him with the backpack. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a camping
Buried
backpack.
him in the backpack?
Yeah, it was like this camping backpack, and it was like, you know, super sturdy. So I was like, oh, this will be probably good, you know? So I just sealed it up.
Welcome backpack.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And just buried him in my backyard, and then I planted a little tree over him.
That's so sad.
Tree's dead now, though.
Oh.
Maybe he was possessed. They killed the tree too.
This whole story is just depressing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
super sad. I was bummed. But I got these new cats, and they're super sick.
No ghost since then.
Honestly, yeah, ever since then, like, nothing's ever felt eerie or not like anything like that.
But you wanted to become homies with the ghost, so
I
now
did,
we don't
yeah.
have the opportunity.
I know.
Huh.
I can imagine. The funny thing is, I can imagine actually seeing the ghost and be like, "Hey, what's going on, dude?" Like not even being freaked out, just total chill.
You just become homies with it.
You ever watch those like ghost shows?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Ghost
though.
hunters. Yeah.
Ghost
It
hunters.
seems so fake.
Yeah.
Just
right?
this whole shit.
Let's say something, dude. If there's ghosts, you think by now we might have seen one?
Yeah, right?
It's
That's what
2019.
I'm saying. But some people do got stories.
They got stories.
it's like-
no, where's the evidence?
I don't got a
story.
story like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I've never seen a ghost.
Me and Joey Brzezinski. We were on the Red Bull tour.
saw a
We
ghost.
stayed on the Queen Mary, supposed to be haunted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
lab.
And the TV would just shut off and the door slammed. Kind of eerie.
wiring and
Kind of. But yeah, you're on a boat, right? It's like,
well, the door probably slammed because you're on a boat. And it's
that's what I'm saying. But it's a big, I don't know.
Air
It was just
could be
weird.
coming in and out.
Just weird, you know?
Yeah.
Did get a weird
You'd
feeling.
be spooked out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you know something's haunted or they say it is and then you experiencing this
For
stuff, that's
sure.
when you're like, okay.
'Cause it just gets in your
dude,
head.
What if you're a ghost? Do you think I'm gonna fuck these dudes up and just put the TV on and off, dude? Like,
It's trying to
Yeah,
communicate.
it's just trying to fuck with you.
and what was that? What is that doing?
I don't know.
We were watching a stupid show. Maybe you didn't like it. Just turned it off. It's fucking,
Sucks.
yeah.
You're watching
Do me a
more. You
favor.
wanted to watch Conan. I don't know.
Yeah, it was two different things. But it's so no other ghost encounters besides that in the laundry room, seeing your buddy, do you think
Yeah,
was fucking
that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
man.
nothing too crazy.
Raj, you have a ghost story?
I have a ghost story.
Oh.
Here?
Not here, no. Back at my parents' house. Actually, it was my grandfather's old house. But my grandmother had passed away from cancer. And I was basically, my bedroom was her, with the room like she was staying when she got sick. Because like she originally was on the second floor. And then when she got sick,
Moved her.
we moved her down to like
Yeah.
the first floor.
Sure.
Whatever. After she passed away, I took over her room. And then one day I was like, sitting at the edge of my bed, looking out the window into my backyard or whatever, and I felt this like weird, cold, like spirit kind of just go through me.
The spirit.
It was like it felt like something entered my body and then left my body, and maybe turn around. And I look at my bed, and the my comfort of my bed looked like someone sat down, and I instantly thought like grandma, like it was like weird.
Like you saw it indent.
Yeah, it just basically kind of like collapsed.
That's heavy. It's
yeah.
heavy, Raj.
I like instantly, like I just thought it was my grandmother.
Wow. You sure it wasn't the air conditioning?
I wouldn't have air
You
conditioning.
can just
Oh.
feel the presence.
Yeah.
You just feel it.
Yeah, it was weird.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of magic out there. You know? A lot of like, I think there's a lot of like, I believe in like extraterrestrial, like spiritual
Sure,
shit like that.
sure,
You know?
yeah.
Like, but it's just like, it's really hard to see. I think you really have to look for it. Like it's like, you know, in signs in the universe and stuff.
Right,
that.
right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's interesting, man. Wow. I've never had something like that happen, Raj.
I've had a lot of dreams too. That like, I've had dreams. I used to have this huge crush on this girl, Susie, that worked at Audio.
Susie?
Fucking loved that girl.
Okay.
Would have these crazy dreams about her, and I had this one dream where she was like sitting in a car crying. She used to date Matthias Ringstrom,
Oh, okay.
and I had this dream where she was like bawling her eyes out, sitting in her car or whatever. And like the next day I told him like, hey, I had a weird dream. Like you were like sitting in a silver car crying. And she basically told me like, please stop telling me about these dreams. Like you're freaking me out. Because apparently that happened to her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Or is it the fact that you're dreaming about her?
No, like we were like super cool. Like we were like good friends. Right? But like it just like freaked
Had
her
another
out.
dream about you.
Oh, shit.
Creepy.
This repetitive dreaming of this
No,
girl?
just like, but like that one, like it just like had to tell her. I'm like, I had this weird dream about you, and she's like, you need to stop telling me about these dreams because like that just happened to me like the other night.
yeah,
Whoa.
that stuff's crazy for sure.
Hey, we live in a crazy place.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
who knows what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, for real. No
Everybody
one knows what's going on.
Yeah, nobody knows. Everybody thinks that it's either A or B, right? People either don't believe or they believe,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
kind of in the middle. I don't know what I believe.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Kind of all over the place.
I like to see things with my own eyes.
Yeah.
You know, I like YouTube videos. I like documentaries. I like all this stuff, but I kind of need to see it.
Yeah, you need to have your own experience. I feel like that's what the point of it is, you know?
Right?
Your own experience.
What was the cat's name that died?
Swayze.
Swayze.
Yeah.
Swayze got rid of the ghost.
Yeah.
Like Patrick
Good old,
Swayze
good
and
old
Ghost.
Swayze.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude! Did you even know at the time? Like you,
That's not why I named her Swayze, but
crazy,
It comes full circle.
dude. Alec, I think we're figuring all this shit out, bro.
Yeah,
This
man.
is fucking. Did you smoke? This is, we need to. Wow, man. So let's get back into skating and stuff, dude. What's up with Volcom, right? Great spot. You said, what, since you were 13 or something, 14
Yeah.
years old, been
Yep.
sponsored by them?
yeah, it's 10 years now.
Crazy, dude. I mean, you must go on that. We keep hearing about the vessel that everybody, it's a big tour bus.
It's not a vessel.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what Cullen was saying. He's saying the vessel.
It's a different
best.
It
name.
was a different name.
What, for the Wonder Lodge?
The Wonder
The Wonder
Lodge.
Lodge.
Yeah.
I like vessel.
Wonder
But
Lodge is dope.
yeah, the Wonder Lodge. But what about, like, you know, how do you get along with everybody on the team? I mean, it seems like a rad company to
Yeah.
skate for, because everybody's just fucking amazing. You
Yeah, I
gotta-
mean,
gotta-
He's like,
It's
they're definitely taking
sickest
care of
'cause-
people if it's flying his mom to like Amsterdam.
right?
I mean, being on Volcom trips is the sickest because they have my favorite skaters, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
those guys are like the best, you know? So it's like,
Grant
it's
Taylor.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
super influential to go on trips with them and like get out of the Wonder Lodge and just like see Milton. Dude, skating with Milton is the sickest. Like, we'll be at like a ledge spot or something and he'll just like look over and see like this gnarly like wall or like kink rail or something that's like not even a spot that people skate. You know?
Right.
He's like, I go here. And he just goes over there and just like fucking does it.
He just
Damn.
finds these.
It's
He's
like,
got the eye for these.
Damn, like he's just fired up, you know? Like,
Huh.
it's so sick.
What's he like when he skates the spots? Does he get like in his head about it, or is he pretty chill?
He's chill.
Yeah.
Like he goes from 0 to just like doing the trick. Like I don't know, when I try a trick that's scary, like it takes me forever. You know, I have to like ease my way into it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and he just kind of like, I feel like he's just like goes for it. You
Yeah.
know? Like it's so sick. Just full throttle. Like
Does he have mad? Like, does he not want people around him, or
nah,
does he
he's
feed off
chilling.
of? Really?
Yeah, he's
He gets tunnel vision.
I don't know what he does, but everybody usually like, when I'm around Volcom trips, it's just inspiring. You know, like we'll go to spots and I just see some of the sickest tricks go down. So then like,
Dude.
it makes you so hyped. You're like, damn, I'm trying to get something sick.
Yeah,
now.
it's
Sure.
a fucking squad though. Like,
Oh man.
And it's so fun to be in that Wonder Lodge because like it's just roomy. We're all chilling. Like,
yeah.
you know, we got like card games going or something or dice going, and then like if you're over that, you can go to the back and there's some beds in the back.
Take a little nap.
Yeah, chill in the back.
See, I like that because usually if you go on a tour with, you know, a lot of people, you got two vans.
Yeah.
And you always stay in the same
no
van in the
space.
same seat. So you're really only, you know,
Yeah.
trapped.
not even trapped. Yeah, well, you're trapped, but you're kind of only bonding with that one, unless at the hotels
Yeah.
and all that stuff, but on the road,
Yeah.
you know, some 6 to 8 hour drives. Wonder Lodge.
Yeah, the Wonder Lodge goes.
Yeah.
'Cause you can get amongst the action if you want. There's always people drinking beers. There's like a little table,
Okay.
and there's always people drinking beers right there, hanging out. You know.
How do you do in the card or dice games? We do pretty
Dude,
good.
I'm weak at dice. I always end up losing all my money, and I'm just over it.
My per diem's gone. I need.
That's actually like it's like on Adidas trips. Jake Donnelly, he's the most dice dude.
Most dice dude.
Seriously, like I don't know how he does it, but he just every trip he wins everybody's per diem, every
I
time.
think his dice are loaded.
Yeah, check his
I
dice.
swear, but last time, Frankie Spears, he bought the dice, and he ended up losing like $800 to him.
Oh my god!
Dude, like per diem plus way more.
Fucking rent.
Yeah, he was hot. Like he was so bummed that he woke up the next morning at like we didn't even go to bed till like 5 a.m. because we were just playing dice all night. He was just losing all his money, and then he woke up at like 7 a.m. Hit up the photographer and the filmer and was like, we were in Tokyo, and he's like, I'm going to do this nollie tray right on this double set because he was like so mad, you know, and he went and did it.
He did
They
it.
like fueled the fire for him.
Maybe that's
Was that
good.
that Monster Children trip?
Yeah,
Where you did the board slide?
Yeah.
Fucking shirtless?
yeah.
God, that thing was psycho.
Oh, was it? What board slide was it?
Hot.
We just
was
talked
the-
about an experience.
It's like the triple kink board slide to land on.
It's like a rusty ass kink rail.
Yeah,
and he had the shirt rug tied around his head.
Dude, it was so hot. It was 100 degrees out, and it was 89% humidity.
Oh my
So it was
gosh.
just like so fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, Paul's face in that clip is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
dude, Paul's the funniest dude
He's the
ever.
man.
He's so funny.
I would just like to go on trips just with,
Yeah,
just because
it's
of him.
hilarious.
Yeah.
What was the deal with that rail though? It was this like triple kink thing, but it was like super rusty.
Yeah, it was super rusty. Like we had a brick of wax, and I literally put the entire thing on it.
Wow.
And it was still sticking.
Is that scary to like wax a rail like that?
I mean, not that one because it was so sticky that I was feeling it out every time I'd still stick. I'm like, damn, it's still sticking. You know?
So would you test your board on it first and be like, oh dude, I gotta wax this for sure.
Well, like I was getting on the top, so like it was chilling. You know, if I
Okay.
stuck, I would just jump off.
yeah.
Like it was like
You got the
pretty
bushes
mellow.
over there too,
Yeah.
but it's still gnarly, dude. You had to land and kind of firecracker the last.
Yeah,
Couple
I got
steps.
lucky. Like the first time I took to the end, I just made it.
Oh, you
So I
did?
was
Seriously?
hyped. Yeah. I didn't know how it was gonna work. I was kind of like, oh, just
Yeah, 'cause you
try
have
and
to,
mash
like,
through it, you know, see what happens. And it
avoid
kinda
the
just worked
fence.
out. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
normally
you have to
wax
dip it,
rails?
right?
If they're rusty or sticky,
Yeah. Do you prefer round or square?
round for sure.
Every
Square is
flat
so
bar,
scary.
that
every
weird?
handrail skater says that.
I would say square. I'm not
Yeah.
a
That's
fly.
Crazy
I hate
because
flat
square,
bars.
like I don't know. Imagine like front feebling.
There's
a
like
square
more
rail.
friction.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's true.
Weird. Round is it's just smooth.
Just to see people do like stand up 5-0 grinds
Yeah.
on a rail. You're just
Yeah.
like on a round rail.
You just get that pinch, you know.
Oh, here we go with the
heel
pinch.
pocket.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's you just get the little heel pocket. You know?
Sure, sure.
But back 5-0s, that's I can't do that shit. I can't pinch. You can't see it. So it's like, how are you gonna figure out where you're
Yeah,
going
interesting.
I have to do like a back salad or something.
Front 5-0, you're looking right down at your
you're
foot.
just like, oh, right there.
Rails, I don't like them. But if I had to, square.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like rails
feels
are
like
so
a
much
ledge.
safer than
But I mean, you're good at
stairs.
manuals. Wouldn't you think like 5 on a rail would just be like a manual?
Not on a round rail.
A round rail seems, as a ledge skater and male, it seems sketchier for sure.
So sketchy.
Yeah. Even 50-50 for someone who doesn't skate on a round rail is
Yeah.
like scary.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember when I was younger, like 50-50 in handrails for the first time. I was so scared because half the time I would do the, like the taco thing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just,
yeah.
whoa, just
Yeah.
get smoked.
Yeah.
But then after you do a bunch, you just kind of you figure it out. The sideways lock is the new thing. I feel like.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You get that, and you're. Just
How did you
chilling.
start learning that though? Like,
I remember I would see other people do it because when I was younger, I would just double heel. always.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I see people start doing the sideways lock, and I'm like, oh, that seems chill. So I remember on the flat bar one day, I like made it a point to learn how to do it like that.
it almost looks like it's almost like a feeble in a weird way,
Yeah.
but you kind of just.
Yeah.
Is that what you look at it like?
Kind of, yeah. You just lock in a little sideways, and then like that's what makes it so much easier to switch too. Like for switch, you have to do. I have to think about going sideways.
Yeah. Do you
Otherwise,
prefer
taco.
front side or back side 50-50s on rails?
Front side for sure.
Front side.
But recently, I've been getting more into backside ones. I don't know.
That seems sketch.
It's like blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
back 50 and kink rails is kind of scary because it always takes me like a second on the rail to figure out if I'm in the good lock or not. You know,
Right.
if you hit the kink before you're like in a good lock, it
Ooh.
gets sketchy.
Right. Now, are you locking on one side of your trucks, or you do the?
Yeah, I
do you
try
do
to get
the
double lock.
the double lock?
Yeah, but sometimes you just get into it weird and you're
gotta-
like, I'm taking it.
You gotta just go.
Yeah.
Do you get like?
can't even
You have to get like
imagine.
mentally prepared for these rails, or you just like you just get.
No, I
taking
think
the-
it's way better when you don't think about it and you just do it.
Yeah.
Because if you're like thinking about it, then you psych yourself out. you know?
Yeah.
But what about like you kickflip back lip that rail? I forget how big it was. It looked like there wasn't a lot of a runway,
Oh yeah.
but if it was like at a school or something,
Yeah.
like something like that.
That one was almost nice that there wasn't a lot of one way because there's no time to think about it. You know,
just go and throw
You
down
throw
and
it
do it.
down and you do it. Yeah.
What happens in the try? Did you do that pretty easily, or did it take you a while?
Yeah, like I used to always do kickflip backflips back in the day, like, and that was just like my favorite trick to do at the time, you know.
So you didn't really have a problem getting into it.
Yeah, I remember one time I just like popped and didn't even flick my board, and I ran down the rail backwards and took 3 steps on the rail backwards.
What?
Got so lucky.
Crazy.
Dude, that's some
But like,
acrobatic
I don't know.
shit.
It's like when you're not
Ninja
thinking about
training.
it, it's more just instinct, you know. Like you just kind of get out of it because you're more focused. Like I feel like I've never really gotten hurt trying something scary because you're so focused. It's always when you're fucking around.
Yeah.
This is true. Yeah. Even for, ledge street skater, I mean,
Yeah.
your manuals, it's like when you're fucking around.
Yeah,
You get
Kelly hurt
fucking
himself walking.
walking. It happens.
Shit happens.
Shit. Man, I can't even imagine the whole rail thing. I think kids nowadays, they love their
Dude,
rails.
it's crazy.
It's like, I'm not even surprised anymore
Yeah,
when I
I know,
see
right?
these fucking I'm just like, I feel like they're just cruising around the States looking for just the most obscure, weird, kinked, curved rail there is.
Yeah.
I always think it's
It's
cool.
insane.
Like, watching him or someone, like, how comfortable you are is what trips me out on rails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what stands out, I think, a lot. But it's
I
what,
don't know. That's what I like to skate. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what's funnest for me. I feel like is just like getting on a rail and chilling on it, like feeling the like grind, you know?
yeah.
Like locking in and feeling like you're actually like posted up on it.
Yeah. It could be fun. It seems like a nice ride.
Yeah,
You know,
and I
just
feel like it's so much safer than. I don't know. When I skate stairs, I get so sore. You know, like you're hucking down stairs. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it taxes your body. You know.
Oh, dude.
And then when you're skating rails, it's like, yeah, you can get bodied, but most likely you're gonna be chilling. Yeah. And you'll make it to the bottom. You know.
Yeah.
Is there a skater growing up that, like a handrail skater that you idolized?
I mean, dude, I always liked Mark Appleyard style growing up, but I really liked Scott Kane.
Ooh, I can see that. I can see because he had
dude.
some unique tricks that you're like,
Bootleg, dude. The
keep in front
bootleg
nose blind
video,
and shit.
like,
Like, switch
yeah,
heel.
he
Remember
did. I just felt like he did every trick, like every handrail trick.
I remember when he came out. It was when he did the switch heel front nose down
Yeah.
the and out
It's
of
like,
nowhere.
dude, what?
We're just like,
Yeah.
this is insane.
Nobody's doing shit like that to this day, really. Like,
Yeah,
switch your
sure.
front nose down the handle.
How many stairs was it?
Dude, it was like a 10 stair, I
Yeah,
think.
like.
Oh,
It was-
seriously?
Yeah, it was like a nice handrail, you
It
know,
was-
proper handrail.
I don't remember that.
It was like I think it was a bootleg ad.
Yeah.
It was like just came out
okay.
and the mat. We're like, who is this dude?
So
doing
sick.
And he did some other trick on it too, like Kip front 5-0 or something. Or,
Yeah, I think that's it.
yeah.
That bootleg part is so sick. How he has like the Am and then the Pro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
like,
sick.
I saw him not too long ago, actually, out in Long Beach. Do you see him around at all?
No, I've never even met him, but I like.
He's doing
hit him
a
up
water
on
bottle
Instagram,
company.
and he gave me this water bottle thing.
Oh,
Super
sick.
Yeah.
oh, cool.
Super
He's got a
sick.
water bottle company?
Yeah,
Highland Park.
Highland Peak.
Oh, Highland Peak.
And like I always use this shit. It's awesome. You can carry shit in there. You know, bring it to the park. You got your shit in there.
Interesting.
Dude, we gotta get him on the show, man. That
Yeah.
would be so
Yeah, that would be
rad.
sick for sure.
Ask him about this switch heel. front
Dude,
nose.
he's done so much.
Such
He
a
was the
legend.
first dude to Kip front nose blunt rail.
I feel like he was the first dude to just like go crazy on handrails like that.
Totally. Yeah.
Like, just like learn every
like
trick.
a ledge tricks. Like
yeah,
ledge
like I'm
tricks.
just gonna learn every trick on the handrail.
Yeah.
What about anything coming up for you? Any you filming for any new parts? What do you got
so,
going on?
Me and my roommate Taylor were filming this part together.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, like
Homie video or
no, it's like I don't know. Adidas kind of just was like, yeah, we're not really doing too much this year. Like we're kind of like hyped on you guys to just work on your own projects.
Oh,
And I
rad.
was like, oh, that's cool. And it's actually funny because me and my roommate Taylor, we always like we're super into camping and stuff and just like traveling and like having fun together with all our friends.
Yeah.
And we always talk about like how are we gonna be able to do our own trips, like travel and like camp and skate and do our like make our own kind of thing.
right?
And we would just talk about it so much, and then it just kind of worked its way into place. Adidas hit me with that email, and I was like, oh, like I have this roommate who films, but he's got a job, you know, like so it's hard to film with him. Like, could we get a little bit of my travel budget for him? And they were like super down, like, yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
And so, like, he quit his job, and then
Wow.
like a month after that, I'm on this Volcom trip, and I got this van, and it like it just worked out perfectly.
Perfect.
Like I've been looking at these vans for like a year, and then I finally got it, and then yeah, ever since we just been taking trips in the van and just like gone on like camping / filming trips,
Love that.
you know.
Yeah.
That's rad.
And it's just been so fun. We always take whoever's down. Like there's always like a random homie or two that just tags along and comes.
Sure.
It's so fun. We just go camp, go to sick waterfalls and skate spots.
It's funny because I feel like if you've been looking at a Vans for a year,
Yeah,
like
for like a full year at least.
like it wasn't just something that would come and go. Like you were really into
yeah,
it.
no, like
you
I've
know?
just been researching them forever. And
Yeah.
like, I always wanted to like build out my own van, and I just had seen this one on Craigslist that was like cheaper than all the rest.
Crazy.
And it was in Salt Lake City. And then we were on this cross pollution tour, like skateboard trip with Volcom. And we're in Salt Lake and we're on the mountain. We're at like Boreal or something like that. And I remember it just clicked in my head. I was like, oh shit, there was that van that was here. And I like looked it up real quick and it's still for sale. I texted him like, hey, can I come look at it today? And he's like, yeah. And so I literally took one run down and then just like, hey, I'll be back later, guys. And I left. And then I just come back with this van. And everyone was like, dude, whose van is this? I'm like, dude, I just got it. And they're like, what the fuck?
Oh, we're snowboarding.
Yeah. I'm going home later. So you drove it back to LA.
Yeah, I just drove it home.
That's the one that's out front.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I got it like
amazing.
6 months ago and I already put on 25K.
Oh, damn.
Like I take that shit everywhere. Like,
So-
I'm always in it.
So now it's just you and your buddies. You're going to go cruise around and film a video part.
Yeah. And like I'm trying to film this video part, but then we're also going to try and make like a little like short film, you know, with like the extras, you know, just like us at our cool camp spots. And, like,
Okay.
maybe some surf clips because we go surfing.
Oh,
in
you
the van. We
do?
go snowboarding.
Okay.
You know, we go on snowboard trips. Like
Oh.
sometimes we'll bring all the devices.
So you got
It's
all
all-
mini bikes.
Yeah, we bring the dirt bikes too. We bring the little pit bikes that fit under the back. It's like we just have good times in that thing. You
Guys
know?
living the life, Kelly.
Seriously,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Do you have
like-
a name for your van?
Well, we call it sometimes we call it the Narv.
Narvi.
Narv.
Yeah,
It's a good name.
yeah.
Wait,
It's
who's
pretty cool.
filming though?
Taylor Films.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and then I mean Ricky has a camera too, so sometimes he'll film too, and like sometimes he'll take photos.
Did you guys grow up skating together?
Yeah, like me and Taylor grew up like, dude, he was filming edits when we were like little, you know.
Wow,
Like,
that's
super
so
little.
sick that you roll with the same homies,
Yeah.
dude. That's fucking
Yeah,
rad.
I mean,
Did
it's
you
the
shoot his
best,
Damn Am
dude.
video?
No, I don't really know, dude. Back then it was like a bunch of like there's like 3 or 4 of us.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's another
I feel
homie
like it was
Jade that
probably
would
just
film
a
too,
mashup.
and it was like
Yeah.
him and Jade that would film all our edits. And Jade lived out here for a while too, and he filmed like my X Games Real Street. and
Oh,
stuff.
dope.
Yeah,
So you guys still got homies back home.
yeah.
That would just
so
kind of.
there was like 10 of us at one point, and
Oh,
after the
okay.
Huntington Beach apartment, we all moved to Costa Mesa, and then homies split up and they got their own apartment. So we had 2 apartments. Then I had mine. I had a couple homies living with me.
Gotcha.
And then there was the homie apartment across the way, and we were both on the 2nd story. And the pool was in the middle. So I'd wake up in the morning, cruise out to the balcony, like, what's up, boys? Cruise over. You know, and they'd cruise over.
Nice.
That was like perfect living situation.
Sure.
You know? Like, got the homies next door. Like, it's so
It's
sick.
amazing. You got your own little Melrose Place right there.
Yeah. And then, like, dude,
Like, what's
we would have, like,
Melrose
the sickest parties and shit. It was just so fun.
What about your neighbors? Did they care?
Dude, our neighbors were all pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. That's important because you never know
Yeah.
how your neighbor's going to be until you move in.
It was so funny
Start
'cause
living there.
sometimes we'd have like 12 people on the balcony just smoking joints and stuff, and they would be showing the apartments like to other people, you know,
Okay.
like the workers, and we would just be like, "Oh shit!" Like, better
Yeah.
go outside, you know.
That's
Like,
funny.
So funny.
Hey, give them a taste of what they're in for, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
seriously.
it was pretty awesome. But then eventually, like, some of them just had to move home, you know.
Yeah, kind of come and go.
Yeah.
So now it's like you got a rotation of homies that come
I just
in.
had 2 of them that had moved back and lived back home for like a year or 2. They just moved back and now they're living with me.
Sick.
So now, like, I went from having no roommates to now I have 3 roommates.
Three roommates.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and a ghost that vacated through a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
2 cats, yeah.
And 2 cats.
Yeah, and it's cool because when I'm on
Tarzan,
trips and
Mary
stuff, the homies like they take care of the cats and stuff.
I was
you
just
know?
about to ask. Yeah, because that's you can't just leave them.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta. It's a whole thing.
But
Yeah.
I do have a garden and stuff, and like the homies don't keep up to date on that shit. It'll be like looking so good. I come home, everything's just fried. I'm like, boys, you didn't water the garden or what?
You
Like,
get it on a timer.
what's going on? Well, I don't have like a good sprinkler system. I tried to put one in, but I'm kind of not good with that shit. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I like went
gotta
all
hire
out,
someone.
like buried a whole sprinkler system, you know.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, and like it works, but I don't know. It just
You didn't follow the instructions.
there was no instructions. Dude. Like a sprinkler system.
What
in
kind of
the
stuff
yard.
are you growing?
Dude, I had like sweet corn. I had like all these peppers. I have kale. My kale goes off.
Okay.
So much kale. And then I have like tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I try to grow strawberries, but I would only grow like a couple. And then the fucking critters outside would always eat them. Like I'd come out and there'd be a bite out of it. All the strawberries just bites out of them.
Damn.
Possums. You got a lot of possums.
Oh, possums. Right.
And the rakins.
What's that?
What's that?
The
Raccoons. Rakins?
We just call them rakins because it's so funny. I don't know. Got these damn rakins. And like, there's a whole family of them. There'll be like 10 of them in my backyard. Like, they'll be in the tree. They'll be all over. So many of them.
Oh, damn.
My cats are just like looking at them. So crazy.
Gotta fence it all off.
Damn.
Yeah, it is
It's
fenced
hard,
off,
though.
but there's a little opening where they come through. And dude, they'll be climbing on the fence and shit. They're crazy.
Yeah, they have no shame. They just
They're all over the place.
Get what they want.
Yeah, eating strawberries and shit. Living the good life.
Yeah.
You're providing. You have
Oh, shame.
10 animals. You have 12 animals, pretty much.
Yeah.
You're feeding the raccoons, too.
Yeah.
That raccoon.
They're kinda
no
cute,
raccoon
though.
has no shame.
The raccoons are pretty cute. They got the little hands and shit.
Yeah.
Digging in the garbage, you know?
They can get vicious, though.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers will
Yeah.
tear your face
Get on the
apart.
good side.
Yeah. Man, I love it, dude. So so you just going out filming right now? No deadline?
Oh, no,
or
I got a
just,
deadline. Like,
you do?
I mean, I don't technically have a deadline, but I want to put
Don't
it
call
out.
it a deadline. Call it a lifeline. That's when it's born.
Yeah, I want it to, I
Put
want
it
it
out
to
there.
come out, like, right around the new year.
Oh, so you just that's
Like,
a
it's
couple
like
months
soon.
away.
Yeah. It's like almost done.
Okay, so
I
you've
just
been
need, I
working
just
on
need,
it.
like,
You know, gun facility.
there's still a, but nah, there's still just like some things that I need to get, you know, that I
Yeah.
like some battles that I've tried to go to that
Okay.
I know I can do, but I just need to do it.
Are we talking about locally or maybe
Yeah,
elsewhere?
Most of it's locally, but
Okay.
some of it's like not far, like quick van trip away. You
A
know?
van trip, right? So we have that look forward to.
Yeah.
This is not going to be just your own part. It's going to be like a home, like
Well,
all
like,
like friends and
I
stuff
don't know.
too.
Adidas like gave me the funding for it to pay Taylor and stuff. So,
So
like,
they-
I'm gonna put it out to Adidas. Like it's gonna be like Adidas Trasher thing.
Gotcha. Okay, sick.
Yeah.
It's amazing,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
psyched. Like it's the first time I've gotten to like actually film my own part, like spots that I want to go to, trips that I make. You know,
You're on your own
like
time.
I'm making my own trips.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
sick.
Are you have a colorway coming out soon or something? Because you had a few already.
Yeah, I had a few colorways. Not one for a little bit though. Not till next year.
Okay. Huh.
I've seen Chris wearing it before.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
did. You had a
It's the
Yeah.
blue one.
Yeah.
Is it the blue?
Sick. I had a couple. I had
It's a good shoe.
blue one and then the black with the blue.
It's a good shoe, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
I love it, bro.
Adidas makes some comfy shoes for
They
sure.
do.
I love
Right.
it.
for sure.
3MC is one of my favorites.
I've been getting into the slip-ons lately. I never really wore Adidas slip-ons ever, and then all of a sudden I just been asking for slip-ons and like just got those new Niza ones and they're super good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those vulcanized?
Yeah.
You skate vulcanized shoes.
I skate anything kind of.
Yeah.
skate
I go
Tyshawn
through
shoe?
stages, you know. I haven't skated that one yet.
I think it looks sick.
Which one?
Yeah, it looks
Tyshawn.
good.
Oh, that one looks good.
Yeah,
That
it looks
and
super good.
The City Cup looks good too.
Yeah, the City Cup's pretty good. I like that one.
Man,
The shoelaces rip so fast.
Because they're
like
pretty
super
low.
Little
On
super
the,
glue will solve that.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have super glue on deck.
do you go up to Adidas for?
Not much. I have a few times. I'm about to go in like 2 weeks though, because they're about to open up that park. They have like an Adidas indoor park.
Oh,
really?
sick.
Yeah, and it's like the opening. So we can go up there for that.
Didn't they have a park
We didn't
before?
get an invite. What happened?
Yeah. What happened? It's-
I don't know. Maybe you guys will get the invite. They just hit me with it like yesterday.
okay.
Paul
Right.
hit me up like, "Hey, you down to come to this?" I'm like, "Yeah."
So that's awesome. They have the park. Didn't they used to have a park, or was that somebody else?
Nike has a park up
Oh,
Nike
Nike.
has a park,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, competing with Nike up there for
Ah.
best park. Huh?
Yeah.
But is it only like a private park?
I'm not really sure. I don't really know much about it. I think it's private.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Dope.
Is that how Nike's is?
I'm pretty
I think
sure
it's
it's
private, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Man,
That park looks fun though.
Yeah.
look at you, bro. Got all the dopest. You got Adidas. You got Volcom.
Dude,
You
honestly,
got Flip. What else you skate
You know
for?
what's crazy? A Spitfire Thunder.
Okay. Yeah.
The crazy thing is, the first board I ever got in my life was a Flip with the ridges. You know, I had like the
Oh,
wheels.
yeah.
Little bumps. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had Spitfire wheels and Thunder trucks. And I would always spray paint Volcom stones on my grip tape. I made my email when I was like 11, and it's Flip Skater 63.
That's it. That's your.
You still have it?
Yeah, and that's still the email I had
You're
today.
gonna get massive, a ton of
yeah.
emails.
Yeah.
I didn't say at what though.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Yahoo, Hotmail, Gmail.
Yeah, but I remember when I was getting alien
People have no
boards,
time though.
Do you
They're
own a Mac?
gonna try all.
When I was getting
10 of
alien
them.
boards, Chad was like, "You better change your email."
Because you were flip man. What was it? Flip
It was
kid.
Flip Skater 63.
Flip Skater 63. Why not 69?
And then all of a sudden, this is the thing. I wanted to do 69, but when I was 11, I thought that was too like dangerous. You know, I was like, damn, like, I'll go like 63.
Just keep playing it safe.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Too dangerous. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Did you have AOL Instant Messenger?
Yeah.
Is that your name on that too?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Across the board. Oh, dude, for sure it's AOL then.
Yeah. Hey.
AOL. It still exists. It's so funny though that you were doing all this stuff and then literally you weren't trying to gun for all this stuff. It
Yeah.
kind of all happened naturally.
Yeah. It's
which is
weird.
incredible.
It's so weird. Like I really believe in like manifesting your own destiny.
Yes. I
Like
like
what
that.
you think, and if you like, I don't know. When I was little, like I legit believed like I'm gonna become a pro skateboarder.
Amazing.
Like, I'd tell all my friends. I'd tell my mom. My mom would be like, "There's more to life than skating," and I'm like, "Nah, mom, nothing really matters. I'm gonna become a pro skater. It's all
Right.
good. Like, it's all good. Like
Yeah,
that's
there's
what I'm gonna
my
do."
emails. I got my.
And like I would go skate every day, all day. Like my mom would go to work at 7:30 in the morning and get off at 7:30 p.m. because she was a nurse and she worked 12-hour shifts.
Okay.
And I would skate from the hospital to the skate park at 7:30 in the morning and stay there all day, every day.
Wow.
In the summer.
Man, I love
Like
that.
That's
every
so
day.
sick.
And there was a couple other homies that got on that same program because we have the Mayo Clinic, so pretty much everybody's parents is a nurse or a doctor.
Oh,
So they would do the same thing, and then we would all like get there at 7:30 in the morning,
wow.
skate over to McDonald's, get some hash browns.
Oh, McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, the hash browns there
Wow.
are good,
They're
dude.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egg McMuffin.
Yeah, my mom would give me like $5 and I'd be chilling. Do I go to Taco Bell? You know how Taco Bell used to have those little things where you could drop a quarter in and
Yes.
Double it?
Yeah, spin it. Yeah.
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 I got so good at that. I could go in there with like $1 and just get so much food.
What would
Like,
you win though if you did?
If you got a quarter, you get like some beast burrito thing. If you got a nickel, you would get those little churro fry
Oh,
things.
little.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you could get like cheesy fiesta potatoes if you got a dime or something like that. I would just get all
what's
of
the
them
trick
on
to
there.
it?
Dude, I don't know. You just gotta be good at it. And then when they're not looking, you can kind of like shimmy it, you know? Because you're not supposed to pick it up. When they're not looking, you just kind of like,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Line it all
you
up
had your little
perfect.
cheat techniques, and you
Yeah.
were wow.
So I'd go there and like, all of us would just do that, and we get so much food for like a couple bucks.
They were like, "Oh God, here come the
Yeah.
fucking, here come these kids
Yeah.
again, gonna get free
and
shit."
then we would ask for water cups, and we would just get Baja Blast,
sodas. Yeah.
and they would get so
Baja
bummed
Blast, dude.
all the time.
Living the
dude.
life. Look at this. Free food, Sprinter vans, fucking just doing it, bro.
Yeah, it's the best.
I love that. I would always try to play that game. And I think one time maybe I won like, the little churro fries.
Yeah, it makes
or
you feel good
something.
when you win it, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, fire it up!
Fire. Yeah. Let me get these fucking churros.
Yep.
Look at a beast burrito, dude.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know, it's like cheesy 5-layer burrito or something
Oh,
like that.
that
five.
sounds-
Cheesy double beef burrito.
Damn, dude.
I don't know, that's gnarly. I ate that shit so much when I was little.
How do you eat now? What do you eat?
I ate pretty good
He's
now.
got a garden
Like,
in his backyard.
Yeah, I know.
Ever since I got
Kale.
hurt, like once I got hurt, I just kind of changed up my whole diet. Like I don't really eat meat anymore. I haven't eaten meat for a few years.
Oh, interesting.
And like I don't know, I just eat a lot of smoothies and like try to just eat healthier.
Yeah.
Because it makes you feel good. You know, like
It does.
I got to the point where I remember like some days I would just feel really good, you know, and then some days I wouldn't feel good. And so I started like breaking it down and being like, I want to feel good all the time. Like what makes me feel good. And
That would be, that's
and then like I notice like when I eat good and I drink a lot of water, make sure I drink like a gallon of water a day, like it makes you feel good, like noticeably different,
hydrate.
you know?
Yeah.
And so like why not feel as good as you can all the time?
And that's the thing, though. You eat healthy, you drink properly, your body starts fiending that. And so
Yeah.
obviously that's going to just lead to eating more healthy
Yeah.
and consistent,
Yeah.
right?
And I feel like I'm kind of like unhealthy in certain ways, so I got to like make up for it in other ways. You know?
Have a
Sure.
balance, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I drink some beers here and there, you know, and I smoke. So
Right.
like, I make sure I get a lot of exercise and like eat healthy. And
Totally. Plus you're
do a lot of
skating
like
all the
detoxes
time.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus skating helps a lot, dude. You're probably out every day,
Yeah.
fucking just hitting the
That's why
road
you
and
need all
shit.
that water.
And if I'm not, like whenever I'm hurt or something, like I have to like, go sit in the sauna or something. Like I have to like sweat. You know?
Yeah.
Do you like do any type of workouts or anything?
Not really. I mean, I have a power plate at my house.
Oh, okay.
Like
that?
a mini one. It's
the
like this little
vibrating
machine.
thing?
Yeah, it vibrates side to side and up and down really fast.
Okay. What does
So
it do?
Even just standing on it, it like makes your blood circulate through your body, you know, like fast.
Oh.
And so I don't know. I just like to do stretches on it, like warm up on it. You know, you stand on one leg because it's like
How
one.
big is it?
It's like yay big.
So what's that, like 4 feet by 4 feet or something?
Not even,
5,
like 2.5 by 2.5. Like, it's pretty small.
Huh.
And like you just do squats on it, you know, stretches on it, whatever.
And it just shakes the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm. So like you can stretch further. Like you try and touch your toes, and it makes it way easier because you're vibrating.
It just loosens up your muscles, like.
It's like a hypervolt.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
Yeah.
For the whole thing.
Is it just a plate,
Yeah.
or is it a whole rig, like
It's a
with
plate
the
like
handles?
this tall off the ground, and it's like on this like cushion. It's weird. Like it's hard to explain. But
It just shakes super
it's
crazy.
super sick.
Yeah.
How much do those things go for? Sounds
It was
expensive.
$1,000 at Costco.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Well,
say
like,
2,000, 3,000 maybe.
Like that guy, Dr. Dave. You ever heard of him?
Oh, he
He's
has
in Clemente.
those, yeah.
He's got them, and like, dude, that dude saved me
Oh,
2
did he?
times. He's
Yeah.
saved me, like, solidly, like, helped me out so much. And yeah, I just use them there all the time. And then he was telling me like, yeah, you can get these portable ones. And then I was looking into it, and then I seen they were 2,000 on PowerPlate's website.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I'm at Costco and I see them for 1,000. I'm like, what? So I just copped one. I was like, dude, this is like gonna last forever.
And you
I need
back it.
I
You
use
think
it
it's the
every
best
day.
shit? Every day?
Every single day.
You wake up or no? Or in the evening?
I wake up and I go get on the power plate and just stand there. It's 1 minute intervals, and you just hit repeat, and then just do like a couple stretches, and then I'll stand on like a disc on my 1 foot. You know, it's like an
Oh,
ankle.
the little
Yeah, good for your ankles and stuff.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Standing, just waking up, going to a power plate.
Dude, it just like gets you ready for the day, gets you warmed up.
Huh? I've never tried one, so I don't think I
You'd
would
love it.
invest 1,000
Yeah.
until I
If you
actually
tried it,
tried
you'd
it.
be
Power
like,
plate's
damn.
listening. Send us one.
Costco, come on, boys.
Yeah.
Costco's
Interesting.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, you can find good deals at Costco.
Yeah, for sure. My
You get some
membership
samples
expired,
too
though.
while you're going through there?
Oh, dude, always.
I gotta renew my membership.
Me
over
too.
there, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, this is incredible. I gotta try the power plate. I don't know where I'm gonna find. Maybe I can come over and try yours.
For sure, dude.
Because before I invest in something, I need to research it and
Yeah.
try it and everything, and make sure I'm gonna
Have
use
you tried,
it.
Have you tried one of the guns?
Yeah, he has one.
I have a
Raj.
hypervolt.
Those
Yeah,
are pretty
I
good.
love it.
Yeah, it's like the same
Yeah.
type of shit, kind of.
I like toys like
Yeah.
that, you know, that are good for you as well.
Yeah.
You know,
That and the little fucking massage roller thing.
there's a lot of shit out there. You could spend thousands of dollars on all this crap.
I don't know. I think the best thing though is that like cryotherapy thing. I only tried it once,
you've tried
but
it?
it was sick.
Oh,
It's like so cold in there. I think it's like
Weird.
negative like 200
It's
degrees
crazy.
or something.
Oh,
how does he?
But it's only for 3 minutes.
but still,
Don't
it's
they have-
like,
don't they have one of
Your
those at
body
Red Bull?
goes into shock.
yeah, it
So,
seems
yeah.
like
Yeah,
3
I
minutes
always
too
see
long.
like all the Red Bull dudes doing it, and
Yeah.
it looks so sick. But one time at an X Games, they had it, and I got to try it, and it was like your body goes into shock. Like you start to kind of get like freaked out. You're like, oh fuck, like,
Yeah,
it's
you need
really
this
cold,
thing. Yeah,
and you have to wear boots and gloves.
you get frostbite.
Yeah, you can't be sweaty. You have
really?
to have no sweat on your body.
Why?
You'd freeze
Because they're-
yourself.
Yeah,
you
freeze
freeze,
instantly, yeah.
dude.
Frostbite over the whole body.
dude.
Yeah.
You turn into a popsicle.
Yeah.
Kelly be more of a push-up pop, but
Okay.
Epsom salt works good too. for-
Epsom salt.
Yeah, I like that. I do like the float tank all the time. Like, you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Deprivation
Yeah,
tank.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Wow.
Then when you're completely in darkness.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool, man. You got to take care of your body.
Yeah.
You know, especially listen, you're young. You know,
Yeah.
it's good to get into all this shit when you're young,
Yeah.
dude. Because
And I've
when
had
you
a lot of
turn,
injuries, like
yeah,
injuries are bad.
right,
You know, suck.
yeah. When you get older, turn like 60, like Raj, he's it's hard to get into this shit.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure. I mean, dude.
59.
Stella
Sorry,
saved my life.
50. Still,
Yeah, I mean, some days already I'll wake up and it's like some days my ankle will just hurt. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything.
happens
Just like
to me.
it's just like something's in the wrong place or something.
Isn't that weird?
And I just need to like shake
you
it
get
out
it
or
like you
something.
feel like it's
Yeah.
a kink.
Yeah.
You could, yeah.
But I think I know what it is. I
What
think
it-
it's like if you have rolled your ankle before, you've chipped the bone a little bit, and you have bone fragments in there. Like when I was really young, I had bone fragments taken out of my ankle, and it was actually incredible how much bone they took out. And it was just all chilling in my joint.
Really?
Just because I had rolled my ankle a few times. They said when you roll your ankle, the tendon slips over the bone and chips pieces of bone off.
Ooh, damn.
And so I got it cleaned out, and my ankles were like brand new for like a few years until I rolled them
Really?
again. And now they're starting to get a little sketchy.
I'd like to see how many bones are in my ankle.
I bet
Bone
you
fragments.
have a bunch.
Yeah, I could imagine. I
If you
bet.
never got them cleaned out, I mean, I feel like every skater, they just have bone fragments in there,
Huh.
you know?
I wonder after a while if they go back and mold back in with
I don't-
your
I don't know.
like
Maybe they get
Just bond.
smooth, because I
Yeah.
feel like mine were sharp. Like when they gave them to me in a little cup. And it's just these sharp little chunks of bone.
little shards, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
But you
Like, I
had
feel
them? They gave them to you?
Yeah, they gave them to me.
Do you still have them?
Yeah. And they sent me photos of like my ankle opened up when they were cleaning it out, and it's so gnarly.
Oh, they open up your ankle.
Yeah.
It's like a big surgery.
Yeah, but like it was pretty minor. Like I got to skate a month and a half after, so it was minor.
Yeah, I think the only
just
thing
did it every
is
winter.
just the skin healing.
Yeah,
as
pretty
pain was
much.
the main thing.
Yeah.
Well, listen, bro, you're in a great place right now, man. You're healthy, skating well, eating well, traveling, video part coming out soon.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more stoked where I'm at right now.
Yeah, dude.
I'm happy.
Volcom, Adidas, Flip, Thunder, Spitfire. Well, who else? We missing anybody?
Bronson.
Bronson?
and Mob.
Mob.
Your new TM right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get you some grip tape, dude.
Do me a favor. Just keep sending him photo incentive little pictures every month. You know, even if you're not wearing any mob shit, just to flood his email.
Yeah.
Hey, you can hit me up whenever you want, dude.
All right.
How is it people don't even know? Nobody's told you. No, you didn't know that Kelly was a new mob team manager.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really talk to people much over there. You know?
It's not like a, yeah.
Like, dude, they sent me grip tape, and I don't need grip tape again for like 6 months or something. You know.
They have big boxes of
Yeah,
it.
you get like 2 boxes, and it's like 30
good
sheets.
for-
in
It's
each
almost like
box,
trucks,
like-
right? You get some
Yeah,
trucks, you
you're
get
good.
3 or 4 sets, and
Good
you
for
don't
the
need
year.
it. Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, it's almost kind of sad because like you want to talk to them more. you
Right,
know?
but what are you going to do? Call them and ask them for more shit? You don't even need it.
Just
Well,
call them
dude,
and ask them how they're doing.
You can hit me up whenever you want, dude.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up and just ask you how you're doing.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So we'll hang out, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. I like
Amazing, dude. Listen, can we give you some 9 Club gear to take home?
For
some
sure,
mugs
dude.
and shit. We're running low on some stuff, but
Yeah.
Kelly, we go grab him some 9 Club
Yeah,
shit.
what size are you?
Large.
Large. All right.
Thank you guys.
Of course, dude.
Thank
That
you.
was great. Thanks for coming
Dude,
up. And
I was trying to think this morning of what to bring you guys, and I don't have anything. Like, I didn't have any of my own boards or anything.
Why?
I was bummed. I don't know. I just
do you
I
ride
just
other
don't,
people's
like-
boards?
have
Tell
like
the dudes that flip
I just
you
have
$7.
like normal
there
flip
you
boards or not. I will. Yeah, I'll get you guys. I'll get you guys board for
Yeah.
sure.
No, but
Good to
dude,
have one on the wall.
yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, we rotate out all the time, so it'd be rad to have your board up
that'd be
here.
Sick. Yeah, I'll get you guys one for sure.
It's cool though.
I just
You
didn't have any on me.
just having you here is great. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, thanks for having
sure.
me. I'm fucking psyched to be on this.
Of course, bro.
been
Hey,
fun.
super psyched to have you, dude. Video part,
Ghost.
ghosts, needles in the stomach. Jesus Christ.
That was not good.
Stay away from
I know.
these
I'm like,
staph
I'm just.
infections and shit.
It makes you
bro.
more appreciative of like when the good is good. You know.
I mean, it's not every day that somebody tells you, "Oh, like that could literally kill you."
Yeah.
That
It
doesn't
was
have.
like kind of gnarly. I'm like,
They
what?
say it all the time with like alcohol or cigarettes or something
Yeah.
like that, but it's not really. This is
Yeah.
like a life and death
Yeah.
like thing that you had.
And they were like tripping, like, how do you not feel sick? And I'm like, I don't know. I have been smoking doobies every day.
But we're skaters though too.
Yeah.
I think we have a higher tolerance for that
pain,
kind of
yeah.
shit. Yeah. Oh, pain.
Yeah.
Just feeling lousy. We just fight through shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, it's a different day.
Going on hikes, I feel like is the healthiest thing. Because, like,
Hmm.
you're in the nature, you're breathing awesome air, and you're doing a lot of work. You know, like, going on a hike is pretty,
Yeah.
works you out. You know?
Okay. Huh.
That's my favorite thing to do because it's, like, so relaxing on the mind
How often
and
do
the
you take
body.
hikes?
Dude, I try to go on a hike, like, once a week.
Where do you go?
There's this place called Chantry Flats.
Okay.
It's like I take the 605 all the way there to the mountain, pretty much.
Mhm.
And dude, it's so beautiful. There's a few different hikes there, and there's like some waterfalls and shit. And there's
Oh,
like some
wow.
long hikes, and they're like
Thank you.
beautiful. Like you don't really feel like you're in California.
Right.
I feel like you're somewhere else.
That's sick.
It's super sick.
How long is a drive there?
It's like 45 minutes from my house.
Oh, so you drive 45 to go
yeah,
on
you
a
take
hike?
the 605 straight to the mountains right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I don't know. It's called Chantry Flats, but I don't know what the mountains are called really.
605 to...
Just the foothills.
Yeah.
is it
pretty
around
much.
Cerritos Auto Square?
even
Listen,
know.
first of all, it was a whole commercial. 605 to Cerritos Auto Square. Little jingle, you know.
Little jingle.
Hey, thank you so much, Alec, for
Thank
coming
you
by,
guys so
bro.
much.
This has
It's
been
been awesome.
incredible,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
You fucking bright future ahead of
Thank
this
you.
man
Stay healthy.
right here. Yeah,
Yep,
stay healthy,
I
bro.
will.
Here's a 9 Club mug
you
for
so
you.
much.
Drink your coffee.
Oh,
Smoothies.
dude, have you ever heard
Smoothies.
Of have you ever heard of this stuff called mud water?
No.
No.
Dude, so it's this new drink I've been like super hyped on. It's just like coffee. It's like a coffee replacement,
Okay.
but it's made out of all mushrooms. There's like
Oh, really?
a bunch of different types of mushrooms in it, like lion's mane and stuff. And it's kind of like a hot chocolate, like it's like a powder. You just mix it in with water. You
Okay.
Put some milk in there, or whatever. And it's just like it like gets you like super like juiced, but there's no coffee, you know? It has like 1/8 the amount of caffeine that a coffee has, but it's all just mushrooms. And it's super good for your body.
Like psychedelic mushrooms?
No, just regular ones.
Okay,
you know?
okay. I was like, whoa.
And no, it's just like a bunch of regular mushrooms, like lion's mane, cordyceps, and stuff like that. And then it has some turmeric in it too. And then it has chai in it.
Yeah.
So it kind of tastes like a chai latte.
I like chai.
It's like super good. Like, and anyone that I gave it to is super hyped on it.
Where do I get this?
I don't know, maybe just like online or something.
Yeah.
It's called Mud Water.
How did
And
you
it's
get
like,
it?
How'd you find it? Yeah.
I was in Mammoth, and I don't really drink coffee that much because it kind of like gives me anxiety. I don't know, it's weird.
It's a little, yeah.
And it just kind of makes you feel like shit after a while, you know? And so
that's why I feel like shit all the time. Maybe. I don't know.
And so I saw it at this place, and I was like, whoa, that stuff's crazy, a bunch of mushrooms. And then I just tried it, and it like got me like juiced, and I was like, whoa. And then I gave it to a couple of friends, and everyone's like super hyped on it.
So you bought a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, and then like I've done some research on it, and like everyone's super hyped on it, and it's just like it works good, and it tastes really good too.
We're going to have to try this mud water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll send you guys some of that too. With the board.
Dude, I gotta look for this. Maybe Whole
Dude, it's
Foods? Do
super
they have it
good.
at Whole?
Errol might have
Maybe,
it.
yeah,
Air
maybe
one,
Whole
maybe?
Foods.
Huh.
Probably.
I'm super down to try new shit.
Yeah,
You know?
it's super good.
I don't know if you're a hat guy, but we have these new era 9 Club hats. If you're not a hat dude, give it to one of your buddies.
Yeah, dude, this is sick.
One of your homies that cruise over. We got a large shirt for you there. That's your next photo incentive. We give you $20 if you're on the cover of Thrasher.
Dude, it feels so crazy to be in this position right now.
Why?
I don't know.
Just having a good time.
Because I'm
bro.
always like watching other people
yeah?
in this position.
This is it. Oh, when they're
is
getting
like-
the shit.
yeah.
This is
This is crazy. I'm like, whoa.
this is the most.
I
There's
feel like I'm in a
a
movie or something.
It's not real. There's a
So sick.
Crew neck.
crew neck for you, and you know my favorites are the hoodies.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
dude.
cold soon. You often
That's
travel.
my favorite part about this time of year is you can wear hoodies. And when you slam in a hoodie, it's so much chiller.
It's the best.
Skating in a hoodie is the best.
It's the best.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are too generous.
Oh,
Thank you
we're
so
not done
much.
yet.
There's one more thing.
We're not
yeah.
done yet, dude. I feel like Oprah right now.
Steve Jobs.
Our good friends at Nixon have hooked us up with some nice. We did a 9 Club watch with them.
No way.
So we're presenting to you a 9 Club Nixon watch. The reason why I'm taking it out for you is that, go ahead, look on the back of that, bro. Look on the reverse side of that, dude.
What?
Got your little,
This is
got
so
your
sick.
name on it with the episode number and our 9 Club logo.
Dude, I feel
They're only
so
giving us a few of
special.
these, so you know you're one of the few that are going
I
to
feel
receive some of
special.
these, man.
Thank you so much.
They
You
got
are special.
special.
Yeah.
They got a whole thing going on with the engravings, and you can go on their website and customize your own watches.
What?
You
Do
just
the
basically create your own watch.
yeah, do the
Yeah,
bands, the
makes
second
sense.
hands, and so we literally went online,
And you create that one.
created that watch, and then they put they slapped our logo on the back, and
Dude.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You guys rule.
you know what I'm saying. Now when you're up in the mountains hiking, you can know what time it
dude.
is.
Yeah.
You know,
Time to go skate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Booyah.
Booyah, huh? Stoked on that.
Thanks,
I don't
guys.
even have one. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're wearing an Apple Watch. What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know, Nixon. Sorry about that. But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we need to get one. We need to get some rush for ourselves.
For sure.
You know,
Yeah.
we're what time is it? Half past a freckle?
It's yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Half past the freckle.
Dude,
Time is
Alec,
now.
you're the man, dude. Thank you
you
so
guys so
much,
much.
bro. Much success
thank you so
in your
much.
whole career, dude. Big
Thank
career
you.
ahead of you, man. So psyched. But Volcom, you know, doing big
Thank
things
you.
over there. Maybe a whole Alec Majerus collection.
Dude, that would be so sick.
You want me to talk to him over there?
Yeah, for sure, dude. I got ideas. I got ideas. For sure.
I'm talking pants. I'm
Yeah.
talking hoodies because we like the hoodies.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking
I'll make
hats.
the sickest stuff too. Like
beanies.
Camp orientated and stuff.
Oh yeah, there you
Like,
go.
just like good shit, you know?
Bro,
Got ideas.
Make it
Hey,
happen,
you got to
Chris.
talk to him.
I'm going to talk to him for you.
I
Yeah. I'm
appreciate
going to
that.
see next season. There's
Yeah.
going to be an Alec collection. It's just going to be called the Alec.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good one. Alec.
Like that.
Alex.
Yeah.
For sure.
Alec M. The Alec M collection.
Just in Europe though. That's where it's from.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I can't even get it. Shit.